Doomcasters. It seems.
Oh my lord, we're back at him. I just gotta turn my phone on and then I can read the chat, guys. Just give me a second. Close all these fucking tabs. Go to my YouTubes. We'll enter in some tags to this breaders.
See,
breaders.
Wings, I'm hard. Hey, Wings, are you
Wings, I'm hard.
You called Diablo. I know nothing about this game. Yes, we'll be fighting Diablo here in probably another 45 minutes.
What's up, Hat Wearing Ghost?
Very easily, we'll be fighting Diablo.
I'm just gonna enter in some tags and then we'll get back to the stream.
Because this is the act Diablo's in.
I'll be quick as fuck, dog.
Can you find something that's actually somewhat challenging? I've never considered getting this because you run around and watch things die. That's what the Necromancer does, though.
Fuck it.
I mean, I hate to be that way, but that's just the Necromancer's class in itself.
It's just the Necromancer.
Like, and mine's very well built.
Alright, I pull up
as a whole, that's what Necromancers do.
Oh my lord.
Run around and watch shit die.
I'm streaming on the bed right now, so I'm not near my main computer. Ah. The mic failed. Oh my lord, it attacked me. It attacked me. Did y'all see that? Now I can beat it. I can take it out to the swamp. To the swamp. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're coming in sideways like the turd. Oh my lord.
You play Barbarian? I mean, I could, but like I figured this would be more interesting, and I need to get this done. And this is something I can actively talk to the chat with while playing. Barbarian's a lot more.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Wing stream is fucking
you gotta pay
boring as
attention to what
shit.
You're doing because you're actually in the fray.
Oh my god, this phone is so fucking dumb. It's a smartphone, but it's dumb, dude.
You can just talk to chat while playing.
Come on, just pull up the stream. God damn it. There we go. That's why I come here, exactly. So yeah, let me see if I can position the mic so it doesn't fall over. Because I'm sitting on a bed and my bed's all fucked up. Spice it up a little bit. Like, honestly. Spice it up. Cut to him falling over in his chair after eating the fucking Zaxby's insane wing with his fucking dumbass hot sauce. Bro, he only has 243 viewers. And I can't remember, I think it was like his last stream, because I didn't restream that. He's like, yeah, I can't do this no more. Like, I should honestly just like play something y'all want to watch. And then he's like back to doing this. And he's like, my anxiety is because of you fucking trolls.
Just clean up my area a little bit.
Oh, I think that was the perfect fucking whimper. I honestly think it was. I think that was my best one yet. Got new vape juice in my little vapor. My little dildo shaped vapor. I yawned. My mouth was open. It was an opportune moment. But back to the vape. I got some little blue razzleberry in it. Got some dingleberry juice in my vape. I'm feeling very sexual. My lord. Makes my breasts swell up. Like, honestly, it's a libido problem. Oh my god, why you say my breasts are bigger than Kelly's? Like, honestly, get on with that.
You love the cooking streams.
I love when I see a Wings notification saying he's like, yeah.
Happen.
I've already been fucking around in the chat, but then I saw one of his mods was in there and I don't want to get banned. Call me a pussy, I don't care. But literally, for like an hour, in about like 20 minutes, there was no mods in his chat. Hey, Flard. I just had a root canal yesterday, but with your support and donations, I can beat it. Stay in excruciating pain. Oh my lord. That's a snake death. Come on, I did not take any extra pills that Kenny was banging when I got my tooth removed. Like, honestly, it's just a wisdom tooth. Like, give me all the Percocets. Give me all the oxys and the hydrocodones. I need opiates and morphine derivatives. Then Kelly's there and it's a disappointment. Like, honestly. I wish it would bring
you could fit
Kelly and more.
In your mouth? You got pictures of that?
Wings likes seeing kids with peaches in their mouth. I want to see that. I want to see it.
No, I'm not related to Michael Jordan. Pimp, are you allergic to porn? No?
I'm not allergic to porn, but I can't think about sex. Like, honestly. Get on with that. I do not like mature porn, meaning above the age of 18. I like having the fun movement, okay? I like it with the children's.
Would it be called Joe?
I gotta scratch my face, because I'm getting anxious, because he asked about porn, and that relates to my libido. My libido and my untreated diabetes. On the fetus. Did y'all see that, going back to the Michael Jordan thing that Wings just talked about, did you see that Michael Jordan's son just got arrested? I think he got in like a bar fight or something. And he's like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I did not punch that person. Like, honestly.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Fuck was that voice, dude? Get him out of here. Earlier in the stream, before I started this one, he couldn't fit through a fucking doorway in the game.
What changed? I swore I had 4.
I feel bad for the pimp. Like, honestly, like physical reality needs to bend around his gravitational pull. Come on, dude. Like, I'm a black hole in the galaxy maze. Like, honestly. Oh, it's galaxy? Shut up. You're making me look bad. Quit sneak these. What's up, pimp? What's up, Joey Badass? What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Oh my lord, this is so fucking boring, dude. It's the same thing every single stream. I swear to fucking God, dude. It's literally the same fucking thing every single game. This is why I wouldn't be able to play this game, because it's so fucking boring. I would, like, maybe get through the first, like, levels, and I'd be like, wow, this is all I fucking do. This is boring as fuck. That was his giving candy to kids voice. Get into my van.
What's your thoughts on the
Come on in or get out of here. This fucking creepy voice. Get out of here. Get out of here, FBI. I want you around these parts. This one dude, I eat colored pencils. The fuck?
So what you guys having for lunch today?
Oh, now he's starting to get on the crayons?
Food. Yeah, I certainly do.
They're nutritional. They have nothing toxic in them. Come on, dude.
So don't everybody eat
calories are calories. It's a complex carb. Oh my god.
It's been a minute since I found a unique. I know I'm not rocking any magic find on this necromancer.
It's been a minute since I found a unique child in my area. I usually meet them at the bridge in case they don't become compliant and I throw them into the swamp. Need to poop, pimps? Better run, son. Run, son. Wings is coming over after you. As he's just slowly fucking jogging, his fucking titties and gut is bouncing up in the air, up and down. Flip, 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 flip. That's all you. That's all you hear.
I'm heading toward the island.
Yeah, I can turn them up.
I'm fighting monsters.
Sorry.
While I'm heading there, I'm looking for the River of Flame waypoint.
I got you, pimp.
Right
Tell me if that's better.
What's a good place to farm for a 4-socket poleaxe?
For a
cows,
bowl legs.
If you're not at the point of cows, it's just getting lucky.
If you ain't at the point of a cow, like honestly, you ain't a cow. If you haven't acquired 4 stomachs, and you haven't had 4 separate bariatric fucking pressure changes and different surgeries against him, come on, dude, you're not a cow.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if you're looking for regular poleaxe, normal cows is fine.
Normal cow. I'm a normal cow.
Corbin or something like that, you can go to nightmare cows.
We can now hear the dent-headed Pimp.
Like doing cows one time should drop you a 4-socket pole arm.
Wings, has anybody ever sent you the Popeyes biscuit without liquid video? Like, honestly, you're trying to make me eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Biscuit without nothing to drink? No, nobody's ever actually sent me a video about that. That used to be my requirement, though, to get unbanned. Eat a Popeyes biscuit without anything to drink.
When has that ever been a requirement, Wings? When? When? What's up, dog? What's up, Abron? 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 What's up, dog? We just over here casually restreaming this plump.
We'll just run past this bitch.
Because honestly, like, watching his stream is fucking boring, so I figured, like, hey, if some people want to actually be entertained, just come over here. Yo, what's up, ex-Buttle? Yo, ban the word Buttle in my chat. Like, honestly, that's a sneak diss. I do not say Buttle. I say Bowdle. I say Bowdle. Come on, dude. Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, ex-Bottle? How you doing, dog? Is your Twitter the same as your YouTube name? Because I don't really use Twitter, but yeah, I can hit you up on there. I can hit you up, dog, like I hit them preteens. Like, honestly. Man, I love X-Bottle. X-Bottle. Bottle of water? Water? Instead of saying water, I'm going to say water. I like a bottle of water. Water. Alright, yeah, I'll hit you up. Did you see it? Fuck, let me go back here. It's like... Let's see. Can't remember where it was. I think he pulls it up, but it said fucking decrepify. Wings has at least like 225 decrepit fucking corpses in his crawl space. I gotta itch myself because I'm getting nervous and crack the knuckles.
Derek, what was your question?
Go cracking because I'm working hard.
Silent ones with deadly. I like a loud ass fart.
I like them farts.
Like when the farts come out, and everybody in the room.
Y'all ever seen that video of that dude hooked up with a gas mask to the fat chick's asshole? She's just like brr brr brr.
You feel me, Playboy?
It was fucking hilarious, dude. Like, obviously, I can't show it on stream, but...
People are embarrassed of farting, but they are not embarrassed of blowing the horn.
I think it's called...
I never understood this.
I think the website is called Heavy R. I don't know if that's what it is. But it's some... I don't know what it is, but it's like a really funny, like, fucked up porn site. And that's where I found that video.
Fucking money to drink himself to death.
I've also seen someone swim in a fucking septic tank, dude. And he was bigger than fucking Wings. It was hilarious. It was gross as fuck, though. I will admit, that was gross, but... I don't know, I watch a lot of Your Mom's House podcasts, and they play those clips. They do, they have this thing where you have to pay per view, for their live podcast. I think they do them, like, maybe every, like, 3 months or so, but... Last time, like, so they had to stop the show because so many people were throwing up.
Thank you.
They showed this video called Poutine, and there's this guy called Pig Norm Somerton, and he's like a Canadian dude. He's like old. I think he's in his late 60s or 70s. And he's into the whole BDSM fucking kink and being a cuckold. He even has Miss Talon's cuckold property tattooed on his chest alongside a bra. Going around his nipples, which is a tattoo. And then he has a fucking pig tattoo on his head. And the whole poutine video was, well, you know, like poutine with the cheese, the fries, the gravy, but then he took a big old shit on it. Big ups to Richard's chair for holding it down all these years. Oh my lord. Big ups to that pimp. Like, honestly. Anyone who can support that weight, they got my support. Let's go. Jordy's chair. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, Brandon.
A shark? Either that or you sold yourself.
I showered it. That's not soiling myself. That's just flavor for later. It's a flavor saver. Come on, dude. Like, I did not soil myself. I do not wear adult diapers, and Kelly has to come in and change him. Oh my lord. Like, honestly, like, she don't take care of me. She don't take care of me. Them children do. Them children do. Let's go, Richard.
Got the co-room. Dang Tran.
Try Grubhub.
Wings, try Grubhub is better than DoorDash and Uber. I make $140 a night in South Atlanta.
That's because you live in fucking Atlanta, dude. That's a big ass city.
I think that's the big problem.
If you live in a town like where I live in, where it's like 30K pop, and you live in Conway, South Carolina, you ain't gonna make shit, dude.
Delivery service that worked in my area.
Like, the amount of time you have to put in for the money you earn, alongside with repair costs, with gas, you don't make any fucking money with these delivery services, dude.
They implemented the queue system. It's actually gotten a lot better.
Like, honestly. And I would argue I've never made money, even when COVID first started. And that's when business was very, you know, popping off, basically, because everyone was in their house or doing, like, remote work from home. Like, sure, I was making decent money, but I ended up spending close to $1,000 on a couple repairs. Then, plus the amount of gas I use. I had to fill my tank up every night, at least once or twice.
You know what's funny about the DoorDash shit is
that was like $40 to $50.
DoorDash, they think that's your only job and your only way of making
now
money.
That shit's like $60 to $70 a fucking tank.
Okay. Because, like,
I don't know how anyone can fucking do DoorDash, all that shit.
Poor shamed a lot.
I got poor shame. I'm not poor.
One time
I do not live paycheck to paycheck. Like, oh my god.
Krispy Kreme, and to get something to drink.
I gotta get me a bottle of water at Krispy Kreme. A bottle of water. Water.
And they go, and it's like, really?
A water.
It's like, really?
Oh my god, bro.
And like, Kelly pointed it out to me, like, they poor shamed us.
They poor shamed us.
I guess they did.
Water.
Because my focus is not
gas
exactly
completely doubled where I live. Yeah,
like I bought it.
Same here.
I didn't buy it because I gave a fuck what it looked like. I bought it because it's a 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine.
I don't know. All I'm gonna say about that is let's go, Brandon.
Use a whole lot of gas.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I bought the car for. And
water. Water.
Off our nicer
I got
stuff.
me a bottle of water. Water should be free.
The most significant difference?
It depends if you get it in a bottle. Because in a bottle, you have to pay for that packaging. So if you're just like using all the fucking materials to build, or not to build, but to make that bottle, you're gonna go out of fucking business and be in debt. Like, I know it costs little to nothing to make one bottle of water, but when you're making, like, for instance, like Pepsi Night bottling, that does a lot of bottling in my area. Like, imagine if everything that was water was free.
I go out there and post my fucking.
Imagine the fucking prices of like Pepsi products, man. Wings would have a fucking aneurysm. My Pepsi, Not Pepsi, oh my lord.
For years, and now I got a job at Wendy's
Kelly, Kelly, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I already gave him a fucking dislike too. Oh my god, it's the fucking bouts. They're bouting me. I definitely am a naut. A fucking terrible entertainer. Oh my lord. They're bouting me. They're bouting. How dare they dislike me? They should be honored they can view the stream and watch me play this game that I play all the goddamn time. Like, honestly. Go away. Go away. Dude, my fucking whimpers are getting better. Holy shit. Like just goes to show, like, the more you practice at something, the better you get, man.
$58 is more than...
Richie is gonna need an IV bag for Pepsi. Yeah, probably.
like, look at it this way. Like, all the streams I've done this month have made...
Like, imagine if Joe Rogan had him on his podcast and all he talks about is trolls, and Joe Rogan's like, hey, you want an IV bag? He's like, it's all good, pimp. I brought my own. Hooks up the Pepsi fucking IV bag, and then Joe's like, oh, well, I got my own. Puts it up with essential nutrients and shit into his arm. It's like, I feel alive, and Jordy's just sitting there slumped. The sugar's controlling my life 110%.
Like, the big benefit of YouTube videos...
Don't forget, guys, Diablo 2 is ruining his life. Yeah. And as I came into the stream about, like, 10 minutes ago, everyone's like, oh, I love this stream. I love how you're having a good time in it. And it's like destroying his fucking life, his fucking love relationship, whatever. And he knows there's like things he can do to like fix his situation. He's like, no, I got a pity stream. I got a stream to the few remaining viewers I got. So you know what? I live off the charity of others. I do. I does. Can you still see the dislikes? Yeah, you can. Because on my second channel, I tried it after seeing that he hid the dislikes. I'm like, I wonder if you can still see the dislikes and like ratio. And yeah, it still pops up in your content feed. Shows your engagement and all that. Imagine getting your life ruined by Diablo 2. Oh, but on the other hand, Fallout saves your life. Oh, but not Fallout New Vegas. It's Fallout 4. Like, honestly, I like scavenging around for some bottles of water.
People drag my name through the mud. Do you think a sponsor wants to even touch me?
No, they don't want to touch you,
That's
pimp.
how this shit works, homie.
You want to touch the children, and they're your sponsors. Nice dog, whimper, pimp. We'll torque. I've been practicing. I've been staying up all night practicing it for years. Years. I gotta fucking blow my nose. I don't want to hear you. I don't want you to hear me going fucking every 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Section.
Oh my god. I sat down and I felt my prostate tingle. Fallout 76 got me to the point where I didn't even want to keep it installed. The grind was too annoying. I haven't played Fallout 76, but I heard it's pretty bad.
See, smiling, to be honest, even though I don't know who Nick
his stream. Alright, bet.
Is.
Let me see. Flag. What should we put? Physical harm? Dangerous acts? Yeah. other dangerous acts. Because he's talking about food. Like, honestly, it's dangerous. Whoops. There. Report submitted. Submitted. Get fucked. Whoops, I gotta scroll up. I didn't see I moved it. My bad. Spank me. I did bad. Oh, shit. That one had some bass to it. That guarantee lead spawns, and 90% of the time someone else would have gotten them first. Yeah. Which sucks.
Like they're at the point of criminal for the most part. Like,
and question, is there like a solo play mode? Because I know like there's the multiplayer mode, and that's where the most action is, if you can even call it fucking action. Like, for instance, is there like a story mode within Fallout 76, or is that completely fucking gone now? Also, a random thing that I saw is there's a new Marvel comic coming out, and they legit fucking destroy fucking Kyle Rittenhouse, the kid who's used self-defense. And I think it was like the bullet, so he started like shooting into a crowd in the comic. I can't remember what the bullets had on them. It was like some words. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see. I'll show you. Come on, go to YouTube, damn you. I follow Memeology. I don't even get mad at video games. I think it was on that, or else it's on 102. Let me go into his community tab. There's a story, if you can call it that. Yeah, I bet it's barely even a story, man. Oh, did you see Biden? Biden fucking aka Brandon, violated his own fucking mandate. I think it was in here. Let's go to Memeology 102. Let's go here.
I don't know what happened to Good Luck Kingpin.
I don't know what happened to him.
He might have got busy.
Oh, I think it was... Oh, here it is, guys. But yeah. So, let me see if I can zoom in. So, they have Superman, Clark Kent's son, fighting a Kyle Rittenhouse school shooter, alt-right extremist mashup in the new Superman comic. And he says, very subtle. Yeah, it's not subtle. Subtle. So, I think this is Kyle Rittenhouse. So, it says thoughts and prayers. Because I think, didn't he say he was like religious or whatever? Sign up for the media department. This comic is dumb. But yeah, so he loads it up and he basically shoots a bunch of people. And when he shoots, he says right before, we can't politicize this right now. And then he just starts fucking blasting into the crowd. Hold on, let me zoom back out.
Hey, West Taiwan, how much for you to boost some Wendy's chili on stream? I don't have chili on me.
I can't remember what it was. It was like
some Wendy's chili on
something Y or Z, something like that. And it was The Last Man. And like there was a whole comic around it. But they turned it, I think it was like a movie or something, and then they turned it into a show on FX. And within like not even like fully premiering the full season, they fucking took down the whole show. And it was because one of them said, trans females are men, and so he got canceled. And then they were trying to restructure the whole thing towards like some agenda of bringing up like false info about stuff, basically around that. Kyle's a national hero and he deserves his freedom. Yeah, so does I think it was like Corporal something, but remember that guy that testified against General Milley, and how he was withholding like the codes and whatever, and he called out them on their bullshit in Afghanistan. And technically he violated the chain of command, so they reprimanded him, and now he's sitting in federal prison or the whatever, and he's getting like his retirement funds and the VA taken away from him and his family.
Enjoy your new helmet. Enjoy your new helmet.
Which is fucked. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Wills B2000. I think that's what it is.
Into the ring.
I wouldn't care if the new Superman was bi or whatnot, but the main issue is that it's forced. Yeah. Like I have no problem with like them changing up what, like, you know, what people thought. Oh, he must be straight because he likes these women. Well, whatever. I mean, it's they created the story, or the main guy created it. It's like, if you want to put that, go ahead. I don't care. Doesn't change how fucking awesome the fucking movie or whatever would be. But make it like subtle. Not the whole bi thing. Like, that can be part of like a love story. Yo, shout out to Spalding. I'm saying, if you're gonna put in like some agenda of some sort, make it somewhat subtle. I gotta go start my shift. Have a good stream. Yeah, you too, bro. You have a good day at your work. Have a good shift. Hopefully all goes well with you, man. The real pimp. The real pimp. Then pay Wings if you want him back. What is this about? Let me see. Let me see if I can read through this. Get a new dog. His name is Diabetes. I know. I wonder if the mod is talking about the more plates, more dates guy. Yeah. Have a good day doing a real job. Keyword real.
Onward to the plains.
Man, I've been kind of like struggling looking for a job, and a while ago my phone reset randomly, because this phone is like 7-8 years old. And so I lost all my contacts, and I was good friends with this guy who owns like a cab company. I'm also part of like I don't know, just like an investigation team, you know, check different places for the spooky ghoulies. Also test for like different toxins in the air. But anyways, I downloaded Snapchat. Oh, you're listening to me while you're watering my plants?
Raise up. Yes, they are. 6,
Here's a quick tip there, Tim. While you're watering them, talk to them, and also play a frequency in the background. You can search up on YouTube plant frequency videos. What's up, Rusty Shackle? Shout out X-Bubble. Yeah, man, I'll have to check that out. But on Snapchat, I found him in my suggestions. This guy that owns the cab company, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta hit him up. And hit him up last night, and he said, yeah, you know, we're looking for people in the cab company if you want to join.
Not look forward to seeing Will Smith
and like
pitch against some of
these people make bank, dude.
If that would be the case.
So what's really cool about this cab company, so it's mainly picking up drunk people from bars, but it's also like, you know, picking up people who just need rides in general. But the cool thing is that I don't really see with cab companies is that if you leave your car at the bar or at someone's house, like maybe at a party, we can all drive separate.
I suggest,
and maybe say I'll bring them to their house. And then someone else within the cab company will drive their car to the house. That's fucking amazing, dude. That's like so much extra profit that you're just adding on top of just giving a ride share. Good looks, Pimp. Yeah, dog. Big ups. Big ups to everyone in the chat. Thanks for checking me out. Chilling with the Pimp. Pimp. Oh my lord. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my lord. Alright. Oh, I accidentally unplugged mine. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now you should have audio again.
Slow down. Slow down.
My fat plimpus ass. My fat booty just fucking raveled the whole thing. Sorry for the audio. Let's make sure it's all working here. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Whoops. Ree.
You laughed so hard when I said ebony?
I said ebony. I didn't say the word that rhymes with Jaeger.
Like I try to be as least offensive as possible.
Cut to him saying, I knew this guy who had a girl that's part white and part Milano. And that's kind of weird. And then also cut to, I was destined to be a hardcore Christian racist. Big ups, Wings of Lardation Microwave. Go, Just kidding. What's good, bro? Big ups to you, man.
You try to be as offensive as you can. I got bad news for you. That doesn't work out most of the time.
So what? He has racist. So what? He has racist in his fucking as his mods. Wow, Jordy, good luck. Good luck for you, man. Literally, as soon as he started talking about being ebony and how he's wording it, this mod fucking. Let's scroll up and see this fucking degenerate. Look at this dumb fuck. I try to be as offensive as I can, and he's proud of that. Wow, fucking racist. As a black dude, I feel white people get more offended for us than we do. Yeah, that is somewhat true. I just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, that's a good outlook on life to have, Pimp. Real good outlook. Watching a Richard stream is like watching paint dry, true. Like, maybe if he's playing... What I really like to watch is when he plays Warzone. And it's not so much for the gameplay, but for him just freaking out over just dumb shit. Like, oh my god, how do you rotate behind me? Where was my help? And then he looks back and his teammates are all dead. Oh my lord. Kenneth is offensive sometimes. Yeah, I bet you if I looked into his past online presence, I'd see a lot of stuff, even up until recently. Be a real shame. Quality mods right there, yep. Quality. Quality. Imagine if Wings was black. He'd be a 500 black fucking LTG. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? It's your boy Wings of Redemption with a peanut butter complexion. And then he slaps his fucking titty up. It's like, yeah, I got man titties. What's good? You know I'm the best man looking. Looking and living alive. Looking and listening alive. And then he just is all fucking narcissistic the entire fucking video. Yeah. If you ain't subscribing or donating, you don't mean anything to me. So get the fuck out. Either subscribe, like, or donate, or get the fuck out.
Follows, man. Don't
And he could barely walk.
Don't ban him like that, man.
He could barely. I wonder if he would see his penis. But if you served a steaming turd with the side of Wendy's jelly, Wings would eat it, yeah. He'd be like, oh, all this brown stuff, that's just extra flavoring. I just took the turd off. I just took him off. I like the extra nutty taste.
I think
I like
him as you redid him.
Jar Jar Binks, I am not a troll. Like, honestly. Got him again. Wow, how many mods do you need in a fucking stream chat, dude? At most, you rarely need fucking 2 mods to moderate your stream. Especially how fucking slow this fucking chat is going. Holy shit, why do you need 3 mods? Why do you need 3 mods in here? It just shows how fucking uncoordinated Wings is. And like, they're like, oh, I guess we all have to show up, because he never said who has to show up to which stream and what. And he never tells us when he's streaming, so I guess we all gotta be there. Given the stereotypes about BBC, he probably would. Yeah. It's really hard for me to conceptualize why someone would be cool with being so fat. They can't see below their waist. Yeah, in earlier in the stream, it was like something probably along like in this general area. He's like, he was talking about his libido problem. And literally, if he just did some weightlifting focused on strength, and lost the weight, he wouldn't have the libido problem. Also, him saying, "Oh, I got low testosterone. I don't focus on the sex anymore. It's not even a part of my life." Like, literally, as soon as you start lifting, your testosterone increases. And now he's like, "Well, I gotta find me a miracle pill. A miracle. I gotta find it. I gotta find the fountain of the fucking libido, fucking thing that was fucking described in the Bible." In the Bible, the fountain, it's not the fountain of youth, it's the fountain of fucking libido and testosterone. I need a miracle. It's really hard for me. Oh, yeah, I already read that. I lost 140 pounds in 2 years. My biggest problem with self-confidence drastically changed once I slimmed down. Yeah, man. And I mean, like, it doesn't mean like you weren't confident before, because like you're basically revealing what was already there, man. It's just kind of like these standards that you put yourself, and I'm glad, you know, that you set yourself up to this high standard, man. Unlike fucking Wings here, he's like, yeah, I just come as I is. I just come as I is. And it's all about body positivity, man. Being positive, loving yourself.
Dude. I haven't had the Mustang almost 2 years now.
I was going to try and infiltrate his mods by donating a couple $100, asking if I could be a mod for him so I can get rid of trolls. And as soon as the dummy makes me a mod, I ban everyone. Lol. Just ban all the mods too. Become the top moderator so you can ban all them. Become like the admin or whatever.
Yeah.
I went from 340 to 170, but I'm currently at a healthy 225. Yeah, I'm about the same. For me though, like when I dropped down to, I think the lowest I was 145. After that I went into muscle growth, basically. And I did like a lot of like competitive weightlifting as well. But then I ended up hurting myself because the teacher didn't know what the fuck he was doing. There was 2 teachers for the well, it wasn't like a teacher, it was more like a coach, but they're teaching you stuff, so that's why I call him a teacher. There was one that actually knew what he was talking about. He was a football coach, and he was a football coach for some Ivy League fucking college. And they do like a lot of working out in the gym. And then like obviously like cardio and shit. And he actually made sure I got all my form correct. But this one teacher's like, yeah, I don't care if you just bring it down and back up and it's considered a full rep, I'll count it. I don't care how your form is.
Ooh, hell,
and yeah, my fucking knee bent inward and collapsed, and I crunched my fucking back, bruised my tailbone.
Holy shit.
And rotated my entire fucking pelvis.
I didn't know.
And then I fucked up my sciatic nerves while I was squatting 350. And then he had the fucking audacity when I came back in the next day with like x-ray pictures and doctor's note. He's like, yeah, I know you're fake, and you just wrote those doctor's notes up and you have some fake ass x-rays. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Look up this person. He's like, nah, I don't believe you. Go and rep some more. Go and rep some more.
Yeah,
and then I sat in the fucking hallway just like crying from the pain. It was so immense, dude.
Very good at killing other monsters.
Like, I don't even think a fucking... If I was prescribed pain meds, I don't think they would do anything for me. That was the most pain I was ever in. And I've had a fucking nail through my foot, dude.
It makes other enemies attracted to that enemy. And you think it would
be... ban his entire chain.
It's not. It's more for crowd control than anything else.
I decided it wasn't worth it. Ding, ding, ding. I want to lose more, but I love food too much. I take 4-mile walks every day, and I walk 10 miles at work. Yeah, that's pretty good. As long as you're staying active, man.
Shooting at them.
You know, just have that balance and nutrients and whatever. But I'm sure you already know this shit. I don't do weightlifting too much wrist since I vape. Mostly do cardio. I'm not toned up, but I'm Mark Henry S. strong. Yeah, that's good, man. Like, you ain't gonna have this fucking idealistic body or whatever. You know, everyone's body is different. You know, just do what you feel as if fits you. Problem is mods can't ban mods. Yeah. But that's why you like somewhat like sneak in there, because I wonder if you can do like admins, but I don't know the whole YouTube game. Because I'm a mod for a couple other channels. But I wonder if you could get like full authority just to fucking ban everything in existence. Ban creation. Ban it. Take all the time and gravity and everything in space away. Banning. Make me gold. And then he like forces like billions and billions of fucking like
D3 is just to me Diablo 3
fucking beings in all existence in the universe just to watch him play a Diablo 2 fucking boring pity stream. And he just racks in dough. But instead of money, it's their fucking energy and souls.
It's just less technical.
He absorbs it through his gut.
They turned Diablo 3 into one big long...
If YouTube was like Minecraft, he could ban Wings from his own channel. Fuck yeah, dude.
You don't even have to play the game anymore. You can just...
I would do that. I'd ban him from his channel. Well, okay, so one thing that was very kind of perplexing to me is Team YouTube. I think it was like 6 months to like a year, maybe even more. But they sent me a message because I had a few like old accounts back from when I was like 12, and I had like a couple videos that reached like 10,000 views, but I never uploaded. And they sent a notice like that they changed their services or whatever. Like, yeah, we're banning all inactive accounts that have been inactive for like a year or more.
I found an ethereal one.
And Wings' account has been sitting here for a long ass time, and it was never deleted.
If you're on hardcore, you can get it off me.
Like, sure, it brings in like a few thousand views a month at most. Maybe not even that. Like, maybe I would say like 500 views a month. But yeah, like, I would consider his channel to be inactive in regards to like before he started this whole streaming thing after being banned on Twitch. Well, not banned, but banned from the contract or whatever.
The key to attract on archers is to make sure they shoot each other and not shoot at me. Because archers are really the caster's worst enemy.
The casters. Vile archer. Oh, I got a fucking Hulk over there, dog. Yeah, I have no fucking idea how my uncle played Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 for like years upon years. This seems so fucking monotonous and boring. DSP needs to go to addiction meetings at this point. Yeah. Because, like, it seems like he doesn't have the mind of a fucking adult. For me, when I had that addiction thing, like, it took me hitting rock bottom. Rock bottom.
Oh, you guys talk about DSP? Like,
but it took me hitting rock bottom and then coming to see different perspectives on what all I was doing with gambling addiction. And
why not 4K, though?
And, you know, I just changed.
I could stream it in 4K if you want me to.
The way I looked at it changed.
But, like,
basically different like ways I spent money, because sometimes when you spend money it kind of leads to this like this dopamine rush. Like say you're a gambling addict and then you get into the whole Pokemon card trading thing. You're like, wow, you can make money off of this, so then you start spending hundreds of dollars on Pokemon. That leads you back into gambling. But yeah,
are we in the area plateau or is this the frigid?
It's fun in a group, but boring as fuck alone. For streaming, it's pointless to stream without a group. Yeah. Like, I follow this guy called True Life Stories. And he always, when he streams, he always does these Zoom meetings, which are very fun and, like, interactive. It's up to, like, 4 to 5 people that can be in the Zoom meeting, video-wise, but you can have, like, a lot of people on there with audio. And it's just like this fun way to interact with your viewers and shit. Like sure, like if you wanted to play video games, maybe do that one day out of the, let's say you stream three times a week, which I think is like fucking Wing's personal record. But let's say you stream 3 times a week. One of those days I'd be like, hey, let's do a gaming stream. Then the other 2 I would do like
shit about you in his stream yesterday,
like a Zoom meet call or something like that.
Trolls from his chat from now on. Good on him. Shit. I wish somebody kicked some of these dudes' daddies in their nuts and banned them before they got born.
Oh my lord, banning. I think so right now it's 11:11. I think at maybe like 12 p.m. I'm probably gonna stop streaming because I gotta go meet up with my friend. Then we're gonna go do some stuff for the rest of the day. I gotta do
not even before they're born, but
some I gotta shoot some film, video, whatever you want to call it for them. Quality streamer right here, threatening violence on people who doesn't even know. Exactly. And I like how he just assumes all this shit, bro. Oh, they're all hateful. They all just like to see the world burn. Like, yeah, it's like a small minority of them, but the rest of them, they just simply don't agree with you as a person. And his ego is so inflated he can't take that fact into consideration. It's like, oh, they must all just hate me out of spite because I exist. They all won't see me burn. Ban anyone for having a social life. Ban them permanently. Oh my lord. Take them to the fucking void realm, the land of tears where Moloch reigns supreme. Let them get tore up and eaten by that fucking winged fucking owl god. Let them die. Live in a fucking prison of the mind for the rest of their eternity. Oh my lord, dude.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, you are a fucking dumbass.
There's that. That in here for homeboy. Does smoke have fist or hit recovery? It does.
Oh, you know what? I realized my phone's only at 4%, so once it dies, I'll probably end the stream. Unless I move my laptop over near my main computer. Which I'll most likely do, but... So I gotta charge the phone up. I does. In case some fucking crackhead comes up on us. And I gotta call the cops.
What does this do?
Of course, we packing out here. We conceal carry. We conceal carry.
Blood fist.
Actually, Resident Evil would be a good game to stream. I'd watch that. It'd be fucking boring as fuck, dude. Wings doesn't like story games. He likes playing these fucking monotonous ass fucking games. He couldn't stand it. Like, oh my lord. Ban anyone that has any character development. Because you know what? It's making me look bad. What is a hero's journey? Oh my lord. Ban Gilgamesh. Oh my god. Shout out Joel the Hammer. Shout him out. What's up, Andre?
Come on, boys.
Ban anyone that eats less than me. Like, honestly. To be honest, though, while reading Gilgamesh, that shit was boring as fuck, dog.
There we go.
I mean, I like the story development, but it's just like, bro, just get to the fucking point. You go and buy a Bitcoin, bro. He can't even afford fucking Bitcoin. He'd be like, "Oh my lord, the minimum buy-in is $10 on fucking Coinbase. I can't afford that. I gotta pay taxes every fucking week."
Let's see.
His streams are perfect to fall asleep to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking boring, dude. What's up, Des?
You gonna buy some Bitcoin? Nah, probably not.
Wings can't invest in his future. He can't invest in fucking losing weight. So why would he invest in anything? If he didn't get a fucking... It's just like a miracle pill, you know? He expects a result immediately. If he doesn't make 10 grand within the first day, he ain't doing it. And like, I have a feeling Bitcoin's gonna go to 100,000 pretty soon. It's been talked about for over a year now. It's like literally, I don't know when it did this. It was like this year's, like last part of last year.
Twitter banned right now.
Or the end part of last year. I said that
dumb shit on TikTok,
terrible.
trying to ban my Twitter.
That was a 62 IQ moment.
I told a
but it went from like 90 or 9,000 something to about like 30,000 where it is like right now.
Show up to my door.
It's somewhat dipped down a little bit, but it's gonna go up.
Is there dumbasses?
It's just gonna take a while. Because over time, the word spreads about Bitcoin, and more industries want to get involved with it. And it's just going to further prop it up, and it's going to increase the... I'm here to conversate. Talk about
the...
They
fucking commit crimes and then, like, screenshot them and come show them to me.
But yeah, it's eventually going to go up. Real talk. Real talk. Man. Yeah. Big ups, Pimp. What's up, Trey Harlan? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? We're just out here watching a fucking land whale. Why aren't you guys communicating? We need to communicate. We're gonna win. Like, oh my lord, where is the communication? Where is the hell?
You don't seem like a bad
Wings
dude,
are all
to be
alone in a
honest. I try
fucking
not to be
room
a
on
bad
the other
dude.
side of the map.
Hey, everybody's
Oh my
got
lord.
at some point or another. Like, everybody, like,
When he's like
nobody's
playing
fucking
Rainbow
perfect.
Six.
But like, I just feel like a lot of the shit I've done.
Seeing that
It's
LTG podcast,
shit,
you don't seem like a
most
bad
people
dude.
do in fucking Xbox lobbies, but I just get fucking
He didn't even
bored
talk
over
about
again.
what's a pressing issue right now. He didn't even fucking address it. He's like, yeah, I gotta talk about the trolls and make everyone feel bad for me. He just manipulates everyone, dude. He manipulates everyone.
I appreciate that, homeboy.
And if you can't see that, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need 5 people on site. Oh my lord. And then he's like, go away. Go away. He just has a breakdown and then gets killed and he throws his fucking controller, whips it across the room, puts his hands up above his head. Oh my lord. Been raising another man's child for love. Like, I did not. It did not.
So I have 30,
come on, dude. I did not spend $70,000 to $100,000 on him. Come on. And I'm proud I lost that money, matter of fact. So you know what? It went for a good cause. It got me some pussy.
50 from
got me some pussy.
70. Another 60 from my head.
I wonder if this fucking pimp has ever actually dated anyone that wasn't a solid 1 or 2.
Negative 100.
On a scale of 10, I mean.
In hell, so I'm at 30 all resist as it sits right
like,
now.
he's only dated these fucking gross mongoloids.
Or will be at 30 all resist with frozen.
Ban anyone that's saying the age of consent should be 12. I literally did not just say that and double down. Oh my lord. I knew girls in high school fucking on the regular. 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. They're whoring around, dude. I just wanted to talk about the game and have a chill stream, guys. Oh my lord. I won't talk about the game. Come on, dude. I just want to have a good time. Have a good game. Fucking self-implodes.
Go charms. Resist life charms are rare.
LTG did... What the fuck? Yo. Kenneth? Seriously, dude? LTG did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Bro, this dude is dumb as fuck. Like, literally when June had to submit an appeal for LTG taking down his video, you have to give them... your first name, your last name, social security, address,
listen to a lot of Drake.
In case they take it to court or whatever.
And listen to a lot of Drake, a lot of Kanye.
And fucking LTG doxed that dude. And he justified it by, oh, well, he doxed me. Meanwhile, if you look in the past videos of LTG, or on a live stream maybe, he opened a package with his first name, his last name, and his address on it. And then in multiple videos, he's wearing his university fucking jacket. So it's easy to fucking find that information, dude. That's dumb as fuck.
The Baby? I've never heard of the Baby song that I actually enjoyed.
Let's go.
I understand he's technically got a lot of like lyrical skill.
Yeah, Wings doesn't like black people. He said Donda was terrible.
He's a bad beat
and now he's saying the Baby's terrible.
Like he didn't pick good beats. Like he never
like in regards to talking about like their music. It's like, bro.
But he's popular, so somebody must like him.
The fuck do you listen to, bro? I just want to talk about the game. I want to get into this racism topic because it make me look bad, man. Wings is the type of dude to raise another man's child. True. Multiple children of another man. I let a 45-year-old and a 16-year-old slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. Wings and Kelly don't have a kid yet because Wings can't find it. Well, like, he has like 45 or 200 of them in his fucking crawl space. It's like, shit. You just pull one of them out of the fucking hatch door underneath your desk, and there you go. He has a kid now. Wings, why is he a darker skin complexion than you? It's my biological child. I paid for this off of Epstein's Island. He's accounted for. I pay taxes. Come on, dude. Go on with that bullshit. Wings is into 12-year-old moms. That's gross. That's gross. There's an older clip of LTG trolling Wings hardcore. This was in the last year or two. We all know how he really feels about Richard. Yeah. And like I've talked about it before on a different live stream, but he just used fucking Wings for clout and views. Like if you go on to his live streams, he's never had the amount of views he's had during the LTG and Wings talk. Like there was legit like 1,400 people on his fucking live stream. And it's like, wow, you really just used him as clout, and then you try and like come off as this good person. He had nothing good to say, really. Nothing. And then when actually faced with like something where he could add to it, he's like, yeah, I'm going through the same thing, bro. Going through the same thing.
Is part of Run the Jewels.
It's like, no, you are not, bro. And he's a self-proclaimed fucking narcissist. He's like, yeah, I'm proud to be like that. I love being arrogant. It's like, bro. Y'all, you and fucking Wings are 62 IQ as fuck. And he's like, oh, I got kryptonite skin. But what about you bad-mouthing fucking June after he posted a truthful video for multiple streams? What about that, Pimp? And then you had to take down his video, and you couldn't even... You were a bitch, dude. You were a bitch. You didn't even put your name of who claimed that video. You're like, for defamation of character. That's what you put as your name, who claimed the video. That is a bitch-ass move. Still not hitting 250 viewers, exactly. DaBaby almost got canceled for being racist though, so he does kind of have a point. Yeah. Like, I was more talking about him talking about like the music in general. I'm not a big fan of DaBaby either, and I mean he killed a dude in a fucking Walmart and got away with it, and he even punched that one dude and got away with it, all because he has a lot of money. He just beat this fucking dude up because they had an argument. And he acted like a fucking man-child and couldn't have a conversation that was productive, so he beat the fuck out of him. Like, I don't like DaBaby, honestly. I like maybe a few of his songs, but I don't like him as a person. Island Gang. Yeah. No, I mean, Wings can't find IT... Or can't find it... As in his cocktail sausage. Someone said in the chat that LTG just says things people disagree with, just like Wings does. Which is funny because LTG spews racial slurs all the time, like coon and... Yeah. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I don't know what the map community
I don't know why he has to say all that shit.
You keep sending me acronyms. You're just trying to get me in trouble for the most part.
It's okay for a black man to call another... Yeah. It's like... It's a fucking double standard. And I mean, another thing is they're like, oh, all police are bad. They're all bastards. But then it's like, how many fucking people die a year from black-on-black violence? I'm not saying, in general, they're not all bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, if there's a problem and you're pointing at another problem to somewhat justify that original problem, doesn't that not make sense?
Yeah, most of the people don't get what's going on.
Yeah, it's not based on race. He's just a pussy, a thug pussy. He's got that thug pussy wallet. He's got the bussy. LTG, I think
it's almost pointless.
He's just an online personality like Francis. I think
somebody
he's
else that's going to come in and not know what's going on.
Just a suck up doodle. Yeah.
Game, like if you really want a new game to play, give shit a shot.
But I don't know. He kind of blurs the lines of whether it's a character or not, because he's that all the time on the stream, man. So it's like maybe at first it was like a character, but now it's just kind of become his personality as who he is. But then again, I could be wrong, because a lot of people just do things for clout and all that, and he's a fucking narcissist, as he's said himself. And like you said, they just say stuff that people disagree with, whether or not they believe it, but in the end it ultimately gets them views and likes and subscriptions. Some cops are good, and that number is in the thousands in Chicago alone. Most with handguns, yet they want to ban long guns. Like yeah, most crimes and murders are with handguns.
It took me a lot
and also a good majority of them are with knives, hammers, and shit. Yeah. It's like, what if we ban guns, people are still gonna get guns. There's also gonna be a lot more deaths attributed to knives and shit, and it's already a thing. It would just be greatly increased.
Oh no, it's time to start packing corpse explosions.
Mainly some of the weapons that people have access to.
Shit's about
if
to
guns
get
were banned.
Real.
He uses, it's a persona, it's a character as an excuse to not have to control his emotions. Yeah. His ego won't allow him to sit back and reflect. Because he's so invested into this personality, this character, that it is who he identifies with. And it's what makes him money. It's the source of dopamine rushes after dopamine rushes. So yeah, it's a very unhealthy cycle. Like, that's why I'm not always talking like this and I always sound southern. Like,
53 too.
Like, I don't want that to be completely my personality. Like, yeah, I love fucking doing Wings impressions and other voice impressions.
LGBT community, Jordan?
But it's not my persona or my personality or anything.
But like, you are what you are, man.
Yeah, in Europe, the guy killed 5 people with a bow and arrow. Yeah.
Like, you didn't wake up
and also,
like,
vehicles are weapons if used in a way.
People who...
Like that one dude that ran over people on the bridge or whatever.
Right?
Like a week ago, yeah. I think I saw something about that.
It's a challenging thing, especially in society the way it is now. To basically,
that's like blaming Big Macs for obesity. You can't blame something on an inanimate object.
You should look at
it's the person behind it. I do agree with you, but we are entitled to our Second Amendment.
That society hates them for because they want to be true to themselves, and that's a quality trait in a person, right? They chose.
Yeah, and it's not like guns kill and knives kill. It's like you set them down, you're like, go kill someone, and they won't. It's just more about the people behind them and their mindset.
Summoner with life? Not give me a summoner with life.
Like, it's a societal issue. It's not a gun or a weapon issue.
Man. Tips for high
Sorry, I should have added that in there.
Siege player. Oh man, you want me to give you the generic
No, I'm illegal
tips?
carry in Chicago. They already banned rifles. Only can buy handguns and shotguns in Cook County. It's like, holy shit, shotguns can do so much more damage. In close range,
like, when you
compared to a rifle.
Like if your cursor's lower,
obviously if it's not like buckshot,
but sitting lower, like say like mid chest.
It's like that makes no fucking sense.
And you want to shoot for the head. When you go up,
you have to go to a suburb to find like a rifle.
And you shoot for the head.
In the U.S., the number one cause of deaths is auto collisions. Yeah,
that's the single biggest tip I can give for fucking Siege. That. And learn the maps. There's a compass rose in the middle of the map.
I saw an article on that bow attack that just goes to show if someone really wants to kill, they'll find a way.
And,
yeah.
Just use it.
And like if they're evil,
because like
in general, they're gonna exercise.
You don't know the maps. Play
their
Anchor
evilness
and learn the rooms right outside the objectives.
And it's like I said, it's a societal issue.
Try to mimic it, copy it. It's all repetition. Almost
it's
everything in life is repetition, muscle memory.
Like I'm not trying to do like some 1984 George Orwellian fucking thought police and monitor people's thoughts, but it's like
don't give up on yourself.
I think we shouldn't ignore any signs.
Is a big factor, much more so than you'd like to think.
Leading up to this, for instance, the Florida school shooter.
If you're confident
there was multiple signs that he was a dangerous person, but they ignored it. Like we need to intervene in some instances.
That makes sense.
Before anything transpires, whether that be taking them to jail, or maybe I know therapy.
Dude, I wish they would remaster Fallout 1 too. That should be fucking fire.
I want all the guns. Yeah, I wish I could have all the guns like Kyle, FPS Russia. He has some cool guns. I'm not even a huge gun supporter, nor do I own one. I'm just stating facts. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. How dare you not fully support guns? Oh my lord. No, I'm just kidding.
We're heading to the ancients, boys.
Metal Doomer. Anyone try to find a therapist? It's hard as fuck. With insurance, it's always a pain in the ass trying to find a mental health specialist. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, some people would like to think, having insurance and having to be able to choose where you get your health sources from or whatever is a good thing. But for some people, that's not the case. And it's like, why don't we keep that still a thing? But we can also add this thing where if you want to join it,
pick up the bone mages.
Let's say like universal health care where it applies to everything. Then we can have that for people. But, obviously there's going to be longer wait times, but
dude,
make that a known fact. Don't hide that shit. Because Canada hides it pretty fucking well. And they have some decently long wait times. Sometimes you don't see a doctor for like 1 to 2 years. Then you got to pay thousands of dollars out of pocket for a specialist.
This is fucking tight that this band has a fucking female lead singer.
Rather have a 12-gauge semi-auto than a rusted 32.
I see my first Rush poster, and I went up to the poster.
Yeah, it sucks ass. Insurance is needed, if not sliding scale in price, and people are crazy, and some people are just beyond help, and when that happens, that's when the good guys need one, aka all of us. Yeah, I agree with that.
I remember that vividly to this day.
Nick Cruz, I watched his interrogation. He tried acting insane to lessen the sentence, but it didn't work. Yeah. Someone catch me up. Did I miss Wings crying? No. He's just fucking being boring as fuck, dude. But thanks for coming out, Ant-Man. But yeah, like this entire stream, literally, if I had just sat here, muted my mic, no one would watch because this is fucking boring as shit. There's a code 5150, but not everyone or local agency can use that. And even then, a lot of people are terrified of getting help because they don't want to get 51550'd. Yeah. And after a few years, your easily treated illness is now fatal. Yeah. Like, we could either do what I said, maybe still have, like, you can have insurance and then you can choose where you want it from or universal healthcare. Or, instead of doing all that bullshit, because that's where people want to lead, why don't you just fucking fix the price of everything? Why does insulin have to be so fucking high, man? Why is insurance so fucking high? Why do we have to go through an employer and be somewhat basically enslaved? Enslaved to the workforce.
I do love me some fucking
It's
Tool.
The demons, man.
Like, do I like
yeah.
Do I like as many Tool songs as I like Rush songs? I think Tool was a better, like, musical band. I think they have a lot more musical talent, but I feel like Rush made better poppy songs.
I don't know, man.
Like Spirit of Radio, Tom Sawyer,
the whole thing with that
Fly
cruise
by Night.
fucking retard. Was just hilarious,
Closer
man.
to the Heart.
Just watching him trying to get like some pity or whatever.
Really good songs.
In the interrogation. And then the interrogator's like, yeah, I know you're faking it. And he just dropped the act. And he's like, okay.
But thank you for the $10, Midnight Lobster.
Like, I know it's a terrible situation of what occurred, but I'm just laughing at like the interrogation and all that. And I'm glad he's getting the justice that he deserves. The codes to scare people into mental compliance will work, but it'll stop people getting help and insurance. They'll give it to my tweaker aunt's boyfriend, who brags he's never had to work. He just lives off welfare. Damn. Yeah, I'm not into this whole, like, fear tactics by a fucking centralized government. It's so dumb. And it's like the whole with the unvaccinated thing, like, Biden somewhat snuck in a fucking threat with that. And it's like, wow. Like, you're gonna threaten our livelihoods? You're gonna control where we go? We can't even go to a fucking supermarket? Is dumb. Oops. Sad that they force you to go at that point, even if you willingly try to go 20 times before and get denied. The one time someone catches you acting crazy, you're off to the loony bin involved. Yeah.
Oh, I got code room.
That's dumb as fuck too.
Did I do my Hell Forge? Yes, I did. I got the code room.
And that's in it. Somewhat scares me when I talk about
do I listen to death metal?
Mental health, because sometimes people look at me,
everything that isn't like techno or dance.
They're like, oh, have you ever gone to a mental health facility? Right after I communicate my thought process, and it's like, wow, are you threatening me under duress that I'm gonna go fucking to a mental health facility? And then they immediately shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think so, and then I always cancel seeing them anymore after that. So
I don't listen
that's
to
why,
lot of
like,
black metal.
a lot of my shit I've
there was a
worked on
in my life
myself.
where I listened to a lot of Emperor and a lot of Abigor, but like for the most
I like
part,
black metal.
Black metal to me, like that whole screechy wall of noise thing, it has its time and place, but like I just don't feel like it lends itself to be actually fun to listen to music.
Well, it is fun to listen to. Wait until you go to a black metal concert, Pimp.
Like that's the whole purpose.
It's a lot better than
a
country or a fucking Christian concert. It's just full of energy, full of it.
Like, it should make you feel something. And somebody screeching about Abigor, the 14th demon of the 18th circle. Like nobody gives a fuck, dude. Nobody gives a fuck.
Paige's heart pills got him.
I'd rather listen to a Monomarth.
Scrolled up accidentally. Oh.
At least they have like fucking.
Paige's heart pills got him new teeth. My hard working mother made $150
about the world tree.
2 months ago, had to go into $200K in debt after her heart attacks. Damn, man. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know. I fucking hate, dude. Like, I just wish there was like government assistance. It's like, fucking A, why is it so expensive? Like, hospitals are a business meant to keep you stay there.
Starting to feel like it.
And I think hospitals should honestly be non-profit. Meaning enough so that they can maintain, everything that they need in the hospital and able to pay their workers the fixed salary or wage, whatever. It's like, why do you have to mark up so much fucking shit, dude? You gonna play Battlefield 2042 when it's out? Possibly. Depends if I have any fucking money. But I might be starting a job very soon here. And it pays very well. Like, I did the Cabco for my friend one night and I made $600. And that was only for about 4 hours of work. So it's good money. It's just like, but again, that was during the Super Bowl season.
Does Kelly like it when I listen to metal? No, I tend to listen to more country music when I'm hanging around Kelly.
Yeah, my mom's hyper allergic, and sick doctors said for her
and I sometimes play that unironically
not to ever take one. Allergic to the ingredients in the vax itself. Yeah. And I think if your doctor doesn't know that, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you should get the vaccine," but the thing is that the vaccine makers are not responsible.
That's what we usually listen to when she's in the truck.
And then technically, if your doctor doesn't know that information beforehand, then they're not responsible either. And I've seen videos of people just freezing up, complete and utter like full body paralysis.
That's a good amulet. That's a good amulet. We might keep that. We might put that on hell.
So the gov can demand my mom take it, but they'll kill her and I'll sue them till they're buried under the courthouse. Yeah. Wall of Death and Wheeze. Black metal is bass. Yeah, I love black metal. Y'all ever heard of the band called Behemoth? I even have a tapestry hanging up in my room. But they came to where I live for the very first time, and literally Christians were like protesting outside saying we're all going to hell for following a fucking cult. And it's so hilarious. It's like there's a reason why they put all that imagery in their music videos and they play themselves up, because it's just mocking Christians. And the Christians are so, like, I'm not hating on Christianity, but the Christians that were like protesting out there, they're just so dumb. It's like, can you not read that in the air, bro? Can you not read that they're just mocking you out of spite? And it's just somewhat of a comedy thing. And like, if we were truly a cult,
that gives you life lead.
Like when we have fucking killed you and sacrificed you, all the people that went to that concert, I mean,
Rush's Death Mask too. That's at level 66.
And they're mad because the Behemoth main singer ripped up a fucking Bible, and that I think that dude got fined or sued, but he argued it was all for like an act, because on stage, you know, there's like some certain laws for like for instance, like you can smoke on stage because it's part of your performance. Well, Wings sucks. Isn't healthcare in Canada free? Yeah. You can still pay out of pocket for your own like personal doctor.
Into the ancients' way.
That will see you not immediately, but you know, obviously, you know, schedule and planning and all that shit. But like, you can pay for them to come see you before, like, if you go through the free healthcare system, like if you needed like, let's say like medicine replacement, it takes you 6 months before you go and see a doctor. But now if you pay for that, your personal doctor, you can see them within like a month or whatever. But it kind of forms like this monopoly almost, I feel.
Wings, I prefer the troll, but I feel like morally it's kind of like messed up, so I prefer to watch the troll channels that come in and give you a like and not watch Jason. I think you're putting too much thought into it.
But they haven't changed the parameters, even after minimum wage hikes and prices of goods doubling almost. Yeah, that's dumb. Hospitals overcharge hella because they want to take as much money as they can from insurance, because the insurance always underpays the bills. Yeah.
What you want to like? It's like these streams. I don't expect anybody to come in here and be like, "Oh, I love your Diablo streams." Like, this is just some shit I do.
I wish it wasn't so hard to move now, or I'd have been gone a long time ago. Same. I watched that WingsPeak AA compilation. It's so jarring how entertaining he used to be. Now he's always a Fexer and Lexapro zombie mode. Yeah. He's so fucking dull, man. And actively avoids talking about anything remotely controversial. Yeah. Because he's gonna have a fucking breakdown. Like, sure, he's basically a zombie, but I have a good fucking hunch that those pills actually do nothing for depression or whatever. That's just a form of him to say, oh, look, well, I'm on this pill, now I can act this way. Because now I can blame it on a pill. And once confronted by it, he's gonna have a fucking pity party. And he even said on the Hot Load Zach that while he's on happy pills that he can't make adult decisions. And he just hides these hard fucking truths from himself and just gonna eat him up alive. Yep, and kids have died. Many kids, mainly boys, from it, from fluid buildup around the heart.
Why do you
Those parents can't sue for nothing. Yeah, and it's a fucking shame, dude. The doctor should know. They have access to a person's medical records and PHI. If the doc
3 hours
doesn't know there's an adverse reaction,
like
the
if I
doc
was
gets
DSP,
sued.
I'd be at the lecture of like, guys, if you really like the stream, you need to contribute.
I'm just more talking about like some of those people that might have never actually seen like a doctor after moving out of their parents' house and getting off of their insurance plan. And then when you go and find a new doctor and say you withhold information or whatever, maybe it slips your fucking mind. Truth. And they push that vaccine on you, then it's like, damn.
Like I logged in.
Well, now you're held liable.
That if I played Diablo, I would.
Because that new doctor knows nothing.
Tips
if they can't find any
records,
that is. If you're just completely retarded.
Some days are slow, some days are fast. Whatever, make do.
Usually people try and go after the pharmaceuticals because they have way more money. Yeah, and they control so much of what we consume as well. And they back, they legit back political action committees for political leaders. And they endorse them, give them money to pass legislation and shit. True. Okay, so I read that. If she says no 3 times, she means yes, pimp. Thou shalt judge except for when it's convenient for you. Exactly.
I think Phil is a smart individual.
Remember, he said that for the shock jock
but I
value.
Think he also has a gambling addiction.
Richard can't be held accountable for what he said on the podcast.
Oh my
lord, he can't.
Granted, I don't condone.
I'm on a fixer.
Any kind of like social
it makes
engineering, whatever.
Unliable.
The information was out
for
there,
what
so
I said. Because I don't remember.
And it's
you know what?
How can you?
My memories are slowly being erased.
Beg for money to help pay taxes, pay the taxes, and then take the extra money and spend it on like mobile games. It's like, at what point do you like think about the future?
Wings is no better for this. Why is he talking about this shit?
Because like,
remember when people paid for the surgery?
I feel like Phil
and you said, "Oh, I paid that off for taxes," but you bought a new Apple Watch, a new iPhone,
like
the fucking Mustang.
Like, what happens?
Bunch of probably other shit that you hid from us.
Like, for example,
remember
like,
that,
what happens if Phil gets
why are
sick?
you talking
like,
about this?
COVID-19, he had to go to the hospital.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't wish this on anybody, right? Let's say
Wings is not an authority figure on this bullshit.
Emergency happened.
WWE Champions Addiction.
Phil couldn't stream for 2-3 weeks, right?
I blame it on my depression.
He lives so close to the line that would.
I'm surprised that Wings surgery has been kind of forgotten about. Right? People donated $20,000 and he only spent $7,000 on surgery. Failed to lose the weight for that. Then spent the rest on a Mustang. Yeah.
Gotcha games.
Fixer purges all my personal responsibility. Pimp. Like honestly, it does. $17,000 aftercare, and then he was like talking. Oh, for the second weight loss surgery, the skin loop surgery. And then if you watch that video about the hot load, Zach, I basically cover that. But then he just buys all this shit, and $13,000 was left after paying the taxes for doing the surgery and all that. I'm pretty sure it was closer to like $25,000 he was donated. But that number has since been hidden because he doesn't want that public, I guess. And if I did that, I'd be in jail for fraud. Exactly. Mods ban Final Surgery 7. Like, oh my lord, they're making a whole video game fucking game. It's like Gears of War. You're inside of my belly and you're fighting the demons within inside of my 4,000 stomachs. Oh my lord. Like, honestly, it's an innovative game and it's a good AAA title. But honestly, it's making me look bad, dude. Bro, I would love a Gears of War Wings of Redemption style game. Where it's all bloody and you're fighting the what are those, like the worm soldiers or whatever, and it's within his fucking like 1,000 stomachs, and you're like hopping dimensions within the stomachs, fighting these fucking worm things, and like all these elder gods and these fucking that'd be awesome. Wings beat the surgery. It was fair fight. It was like honestly, I beat the fuck out of my stomach, and it expanded. It expanded on itself. No, I did not eat and drink sugary water. Oh my lord. It's the stomach's fault. Because you know why? The effectser did it. I know that. Gear of War with Wings soundboard gameplay? Hell yeah. But it's kind of weird how if you look at Lexapro and you look at Effexor, the side effects are weight gain. They're weight gain. So why even go on a fucking pill
stops playing games
if you know it's going to be for weight gain as a symptom? Like, why? If you're trying to lose weight after the surgery, why do that? Why not just practice mindful meditation? Why not, try grounding yourself? Do grounding exercises. There's so many workarounds compared to pharmaceuticals, and yes, some people need them.
It's not going to take me 20 years to
for Wings, he legit got anxiety and depression from online.
And then to get my
he legit did. He's even said it in the past.
That's the goal.
It's like, why can't you just do these other things that don't negatively affect you as a person, dude?
On stream either. Like, I'm kind of just
25k donated, 13k spent. Mysteriously, a new phone, TV, and car show up. Exactly. I gained it all back to stress, pimps. Yeah, the math on the money doesn't add up. Maybe you spend 10k on his fast food there and back. Yeah. And it's also like, some people underreport or they overreport how much money was donated for specifically the surgery.
We'll do just chatting tomorrow. How about that, Joe Blow?
I don't know, man. I'd like to see those numbers. I like him to show proof. Don't dox people. Like doctors and businesses you paid to, but like show some receipts, pimp. Yeah, the only good thing Wings has done for this world is all the memes he started.
We're almost getting to where I wanted to get this necromancer.
I gotta get this necromancer, man. I gotta get this surgery. Hey, Pimper, I'm a 450-pound man that can barely walk, dude. He can't get it on with Kelly. Yeah, he gets winded. He gets winded just flopping his belly on her lower back. He's like, I can't do this, Kelly. And she's like, oh my God, again, Jordy? Come on, dude. Like, honestly. And then they sit there out of breath from just fucking like Kelly getting up into a prone position. Like kneeling down, getting on all fours. She's like, I'm getting winded too. And then he's all winded from standing up for more than a minute.
Really, no.
So they all just sit there just sweating and out of breath in the bed. The bed just caves in. And they fall through the floor and like kill like 20 of the children in the crawl space. She can make that dog whimper sound like Wings.
And like last time I played Apex, like, the trolls were out in full force. I was facing. I had that Masters guy with me, and I didn't want to drag him down.
He's a one pump chump.
I hate losing other people's elo.
Just trying to pick up his stomach makes him tired as fuck. Yeah.
So I kind of like bounced out early.
He's like, I did weightlifting today, guys. And this is a solid piece of muscle right here. I picked my stomach up. Oh my lord!
Fucking right, massive Braves game tonight. Like the Braves games are, they're stressful as fuck though. Like they rely too much on the 2-run home run to keep them in the game. Like LA out here looks like they trying their ass off to fucking win, and the Braves are skimping by and getting wins. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird as hell to watch.
Oh, the mic fell. Oh my god. He should have an invoice for the surgery, plane ticket, and ancillary expenses, which he could cross-reference with the W-9 that PayPal gave. Yeah. And then, like, redact his address and social security. Yeah, yeah, he should do that now because he didn't do it in the past, but what he should have done is done it right away after the surgery. Because all he showed was how much he paid for the surgery. And he said, oh, I got $13,000 that I paid for taxes. But he didn't show anything, proving that he paid the $13,000 for taxes. And he's like, oh, I got a new PS5. I got me a phone. I got me an Apple Watch. Got me a Mustang. Oh, it's for my grandma. Come on, dude. It's a nice gesture. I did not buy this for myself. Like, honestly, you think I could fit in this? Has Wings even said? No, barely. Barely, dude. What's up, Kick the Baby? I love that name. What's up, L? Should I... Yeah. Wonder if Wings is gonna end up like those brothers who made out they were dying just for views. Oh my god, I remember that. With the fucking snot coming down his nose. Like, we're dying. That was hilarious. When was that? Like, was that like 2018, 2019? That was funny as fuck. Weren't they saying like he has like some form of cancer? And that he was on the late stages of the fucking cancer? But yet the dude looked perfectly healthy.
Pay to drive. Isn't that the DoorDash guy?
Grandma's Mustang. He did say that, yeah.
Don't you have like a DoorDash?
But it's like if your grandma had all this fucking money, why didn't she buy it herself?
I remember
all the money she was flashing and handing over to Wings? Like, if she had that money, why didn't she do that?
Yeah.
And what didn't he say he paid like $5,000 to $6,000 for the Mustang? Turns out he just needed back therapy or something like that. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome that you.
He has irritable bowel syndrome. He's dying. Oh my lord. Yeah, apparently he had cancer, but all it was his back. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember that. Then they went to the fucking that one famous chiropractor on YouTube. He's like, he healed my brother's illness. He healed it. He healed it. Oh my god. I seriously hope they still don't have a fucking online presence.
To do Twitch streams, but I want a dual stream. We leveled up again.
I'm on a dual stream, but that takes too much effort. I get winded. Like, I already did my 20 steps for the day. Like, honestly.
Mainly because like I don't know what the strength.
He healed his cancer. Praise the Lord. Oh my God. You are truly a gracious
like
God.
In game, my armor is going to be an upgraded Viper Meji.
Silence.
Or chains of armor. Who the fuck knows?
I'm smoking meth. No, I'm just kidding. That one stream when I had a bunch of those idiots coming in trying to harass me. They're like, are you smoking meth? It's like, do you hear me flicking a lighter at all?
Functionally better game.
Do you hear a torch?
I think more people would enjoy Fallout New Vegas at a first time experience than Diablo 2, but they're both fucking high quality.
He is boring. It is true. Imagine Wing. What's up, man? Probably gonna give the stream 20 more minutes and then I'm gonna get off. Get ready to go into town and shit. Literally, this is his entire fucking stream today.
Yeah, it's not the best streaming game. I mean, Mr. Llama gets away with it. He's got like 3,000 fucking subscribers and shit, but like he's known for Diablo 2. I'm not.
He even admits this isn't a good fucking streaming game.
All first-person shooters, which it kind of like.
I hear that pickle twisting from here.
You gotta do two things. You either gotta like keep playing it.
Whatever happened to the squeaky chair? Real talk. In my past live stream, the one with the same thumbnail, you can hear his chair squeak.
I didn't want to not stream again today, so I was like, fuck it.
Can already guess Wing's favorite movie, Cuties. Oh my lord, was that the one when they like sexualized those children? With like a twerking thing or whatever? Like I heard about that. Did the chair finally break? Almost. Nah, the chair's still going strong. It's strong, like a solid piece of muscle. Like a solid piece of muscle.
I do play on hardcore though, so that's one thing. I feel like a lot of people can't say they do.
Yeah, the same movie. Yeah, that's gross. Can't believe Netflix still put that up.
What hardcore means is like if my character ever dies, he gets deleted with all my items on him. So like it's a permadeath playthrough.
Yeah, he must have lubed it up with chili dust, and yeah, that's
Marco
the pedo
from
movie.
Team Noble.
Oh my lord!
Remember Marco from Team
Ban
Noble.
tuberculosis. Ban him from the chat. Ban him from my lungs.
I remember back in the day, like when Team
It
Noble
is not
first
the
popped
Widowmaker.
out, like,
Oh
they
my
were trying to get
lord!
everybody off of Machinima to them, and then like he was like hoarding the money. What was that scandal? Like some kind of scandal sitting around Team
They
Noble.
sexualize kids to make a point that sexualizing kids is disgusting. It's like robbing a bank with an AK-47 to show that robbing banks is dangerous and you shouldn't do
What
it.
happened
Yeah,
with me
that's
in DoorDash
flawed.
is like I kept a notebook for tax records. Like I would write down like
You ever tried making wax into
restaurant I went
e-juice?
to.
Yeah, I used to
who the
make a
order
lot
was
of
for,
carts.
and how much money I
also
got paid.
made research
And I
chemical
kept
carts
track
in
of
the
my
past.
mileage when I started my shift and when I ended my shift, so I could do. It's basically
Can't
something
remember
for tax
what it's
records
called.
and to go back on for my personal self. And the trolls seen that, and they basically made this story up to DoorDash that I was racially profiling people because like one of the customers' names was Asia, and they're saying I wrote down that the person was Asian. Which, fun fact,
Here it
Asia
is.
wasn't even Asian.
So yeah, this is what I used. Yes, I'm over 21. Oh my lord. Come on, get this shit off my screen. But yeah, you basically combine this with like shatter or wax, and you put it in the microwave, mix it until it's like a liquid, then you can fill cartridges. And they have like flavors, so if you have some terrible fucking wax that you found in a fucking dumpster, legit, it'll add the flavor to it and make it taste like it's a top shelf shit. Explicit materials. Oh my lord. Explicit. Explicit. Even though you can find it online. It gets the job done, yeah. What I noticed is, so like with the research chemicals, it was fine. But with with wax, I don't know if it was the cartridge coil, because we bought it from this smoke shop, all these cartridges, but it legit turned it black instantly after one hit. Remember when I first saw it on Netflix, I thought, the fuck is this? And then I watched the whole movie and all I wanted to do was bleach my eyes. Oh my lord.
Than I ever had.
I probably would too. But I ain't gonna watch that. Racist Asian customer. That looks like the stuff. Mine was in a blue bottle though. Yeah, it would have to be some terrible wax to do that too. Yeah. Yeah, and it's the same with like rosin. You can use terrible wax and make rosin out of it. And then you can make edibles with the rosin. Maybe mix some reclaim in it. Yeah. Certain people don't tip his own words. The more I delivered to black people, the more I hated them. If you watch that whole clip, search up old PKA clips on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. They just upload that full clip. And it's legit Wings, Woody, and Kyle. And I think Mercadurka, aka Taylor, all justifying them discriminating against people based on race, religion, color, creed, ethnicity. It's fucking disgusting, man. They're like, oh, well, certain races don't tip, so I discriminated them based on what they look like. It's like, why are you trying to justify what the fuck you're just saying right now? Like, sure, maybe some people don't tip, but if you don't know them, why would you just assume shit and then just, like, be prejudiced towards them, man? Like, y'all ever read about MLK? How he said you should judge people on the content of the character? Zombies.
I remember that channel name.
Remember, guys, everything is taken out of context. Like real talk.
And no more trolls.
Basket people don't tip. Oh my lord, they don't.
Kelly's my soulmate.
It burns the oil instead of vaporizing it because it sits in the coil. Yeah.
Like, I sometimes wonder, like, how I got so lucky.
And that's why I don't use that solution anymore.
Kelly is a boon in my life.
I'll be right back. Oh my god. Kelly isn't his soulmate? Yeah, I heard that right before I left. He made her cry. Yeah. That's sad as fuck. Yes, but if I remember, Black Lives Matter and such disown MLK because he wasn't exactly. They're like, no, we must separate ourselves. We must create a bigger divide in this nation. Oh, and my phone just died. Oh, well. Well, I gotta move my shit to my main computer. Let's see. Hopefully I can get my phone charged here. Moving the SCADA. Oh, my lord. Oh shit. No. Alright.
Alright, Conquer.
I didn't know that fucking beer had, or that bottle had some more beer left in it. I accidentally spilt a little bit. Well, at least my room's gonna smell like malt liquor now.
Oh,
I like
way
that.
better than I thought they were gonna be. Way better than I thought they were gonna be. Oh.
Alright, I gotta turn on my computer, guys. Then I shall get back into the chat reading.
We're good. Shit.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I'm getting the wheel of death. The wheel of the death.
10 here.
National fucking bank, dog.
Let's just go and get this to 100.
Oh, I hate this fucking computer. I want to take it out to the swamp. Oh my lord, just open up YouTube, you bitch. Oh my god. Real talk. Alright, now we got the chat going again. Oh my god. Everything is just crumbling around me, man. Shit, man.
What weapon is my merc using? He is using obedience.
Louisiana swamp. We take them out to the swamp, them dogs.
30% chance cast level 21 enchant.
We take small household pets. We have no care or regard for their livelihoods. Nah, fuck them. They ate my pork chops, so now I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna end their life. Wheel to work. Wheel to work. Last night, so do you guys know what Clapper is? It's somewhat like TikTok. I was in a live stream last night, and this one dude, I think he's a little bit swamp. Get out of my swamp. But I think he is somewhat mentally challenged a little bit. And I was just watching him, chatting with him a little bit in his live stream. And I saw this glow in the corner of his camera. I'm like, yo, what is that? And I just heard, like, crackling. And he's like, oh, shit. I almost died when he had to look up if he could walk to Haiti. Yeah, I saw that, too. Yeah, if you're Jesus, you can walk on the fucking sea, dude. You can walk on the ocean to get to fucking Haiti. Wings is Jesus, though. He is. I can also walk to Iceland, like real talk. Real torque. Over the ice bridge. Yeah. And you know what? You can walk from Alaska to Russia. You know why? Because there's ice. There's ice. No, there is no thin ice in some parts. I will not fall through because I'm a 450-pound man that can barely walk. I will ascend upon the astral realms, and I shall float over to Russia. Because you know what? I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter, aka me, Wings of Redemption. I love communism. I love it. Oh, you're saying it's social democracy. Oh my god, dude. Get on with that. Yeah, remember when he said he needed a passport to go to Chicago? He would sink. Like real torque, I wouldn't out. You're sneak dissing. But yeah, I love when FPS Russia, aka Kyle on PKA, always brings up the fucking passport. It just sneaks in there. Like, what's that? Yeah, Kwebbelkop. That's who it was. That fucking Danish fuck. Or else he's from, like, the Netherlands, but one of the two. That's like 62 IQ, I think. Chimpanzees and gorillas average out above that. Yeah. Or are they like 100 to 120? I mean, they can be smarter than that, too. But, like, I'm talking, like, average. But, like, going back to Kwebbelkop, he was, like, talking about, like, getting... or, like, when they were looking at Wings, talking, like, I'm, considering suing them. And he's like, well, what if they're in a different country? Then you gotta go get a fucking visa. And then Kyle sneaks in, he's like, a passport? His voice is AIDS. I like when he's talking normally. Yeah, some use sign language. Have you actually seen that they've moved on to stone technology now? In some parts. Like, they can use tools now, too. But yeah, like, going back to Kwebbelkop, I don't like his GTA videos. That's all you fucking hear the entire video, and just... But when he's in, like, a podcast, I can stand him. I don't mind his voice, because, you know, you're born with that voice. Yes, but when he does his YouTube videos, I'm not down for that. I am not. It's just, like, ear rape. I'm gonna be mad if he doesn't hand out a Pepsi to the kids of Conway. Like, honestly. We're gonna see Planet of the Apes. I don't have the health I'd like to have. We are, man. I'd like to be over 1,000 health. Actually, hopefully no kids go...
But it is what it is.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit deadly there, Daily Messenger. He's like, come on in, children.
I'm also
the water's fine.
So, like,
you want some popsicles?
40 levels of vitality I can put in.
I got an assortment of popsicles in my crawl space. Why don't you hop in my DoorDash car? We can take a little right. Bessie, smell my finger.
But
It smells like these 12 Cambodian children.
Play it safe.
Oh my lord, dude, this is so fucking boring. Just what? Every time I look over back to his stream from reading the chat, all I see him is just playing the same dumbass game, not adding anything to it. Remember, you'll get in trouble if you tell. Don't tell anyone, or I'm coming back for that sweet ass, Chris. I'm hiding in your window. Most to swallow the most Tylenol PMs wins. Like, honestly. Yeah, but the bit and bop in there drinking. Man, I wish I could do his voice more. The Cosby voice.
Evil is done.
I gotta practice on the Cosby voice. Yeah, but the bit and bops
exactly
in there and yeah, make them all sleepy.
Well, YouTube.
Yeah, no lie,
had
his
to be
stream
about
is the
money
most
'cause
boring
they
I've
weren't
seen in a
making
long
money for
while.
the longest
Yeah.
time.
Like, if I, say, for instance, I streamed this game, like, I would be doing, like, commentary over it. I'd be interacting with chat actively. I don't know. This is just so fucking boring, dude. Look, now he's at 106 fucking people. It can barely go over 200. That is just sad. Kelly comes home to kids in the basement. It's like, really, Richard? Again? Oh my lord.
You don't get as much money as you think doing YouTube. Like, for example, like, you're considered a self-employed, so you got to pay self-employment tax right out the rip. So that's $2,700 a year that you just got to pay just because you want to do YouTube as a job.
It's not automatically $2,700, you dumb fuck. You don't just pay a random fee. Oh yeah, I'm a self-employment. I'm a self-employer, so I pay this $2,700 fee out the gate.
Out taxes, right?
And it's like, no, you pay your fucking taxes, dude. And then YouTube takes their cut. You don't just pay a fee and you're like, oh, I'm good.
EDP's case, he bought a lot of guns and expensive cars, and you know, he hasn't worked in probably 6 months. And like, most people don't actually keep 6 months worth of actual funds on hand. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. You know, just because somebody does YouTube doesn't make them exempt from that. And like, a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. Because that's how capitalism is designed. You got to keep being consumers. Is the second people stop being consumers, capitalism stops.
Capitalism literally has nothing to do with you doing paycheck to paycheck. It's all about the work field that you're in.
Saving money to get a new dope watch or something like that.
And it's all about you buying stupid shit. It's not capitalism. It's a societal issue. It's not capitalism in its entirety. It's just dumb people doing dumb things, not being able to manage their money well. Oh my lord, dude. He literally talks about shit he knows nothing about. Oh, I know capitalism. And that's why I think it's the evil in this world. It is Satan. It is. It's the mark of the beast. So that's why I'm going to be a socialist and a communist at the same time and support the Nazis. Like, honestly. Move on with that shit, dude. I'm overburdened. He's overburdened by his fucking weight, dude. Did he actually graduate high school? I have no idea. But the way he talks, he's fucking dumb. I have a friend that I sometimes, like, meme on. I met her on, like, TikTok. She's an old grandma, and she legit has the Wings fucking IQ and has the same mindset as him. So I like making fun of her sometimes. She's like, why would you do that? And then I just like pull out a
there's all kinds
just
of
pull
like,
fucking
living in California, you can go through
escape card, and I'm like,
$80,000 that you've had saved up in 6 months pretty easily.
And then I come back with some more heat later on.
That's how I know. Like
she's like, "Oh my god!" She literally says, "Oh my god!" Like honestly, she says that. She's from Kentucky. She says like, "Oh my god!" Honestly, all the time. She's legit. I think Wings of Redemption's real mother. Holy shit, dude. She is dumber than a pile of fucking rocks. Capitalism has brought more people out of abject poverty than any other system. Yeah. And it's just like people make terrible decisions sometimes, and then they keep themselves in poverty. The only thing I would say that needs to change is like getting rid of like, oh, well, if you go through this employer, then you can have all these benefits. It's like it kind of like enslaves you within the workforce in a way, I feel. But there's like a whole long conversation of how you would get out of that. And I don't want to get into that. But yeah, I do agree, Heather. It has.
Constantly amped.
It provides opportunity, and literally this nation is funded on free enterprise and entrepreneurship. He acts like he pays more taxes than people in the top bracket. Yeah. That's how being self-employed works, Pimp. Your taxes are quarterly at that point. You want to change that? Get a real job. True. Pull out the... Oh, Lord. My grandma's dead. I was going to add she's smarter, but hey, they're about the same. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry she's dead. But she is not gone, man. Yeah, dude, a lot of people are hellish. Watching after you right now. You just don't know it. If Fallout 4 used your real-life statistics for the game, Wings would be over and unencumbered before he even got to the vault. He suffered from every disease in the game. That's true. Supposedly you can possibly get rid of student loans easily. Yeah. Like... The way they're trying to go about it is not the right way. Like, oh, we got increased taxes. And then they're like, oh, we can guarantee you ain't gonna pay for your student loans. And it's like, well, who the fuck is paying for that? And it's mainly the middle class. And also lower class as well, but middle class will greatly contribute to it. I work in a nursing home. I would put him in memory care. Yeah. And he's like, I don't remember saying that. I never said that. And then cut to him on Sean Rinklin's Twitter. Tell that N-word, thanks for 16 you. He's like, that's some mess from a few years ago. And then it's like 1 month ago. And it's like, oh my lord, dude. They're taking everything I say out of context. Read, as long as you want to work hard, no matter race, color, sex, or creed, you can make it in America if you work hard. A lot more fair than anything else. Yeah. Like, guarantee, if Soviet Union was here to this day, I mean, it still technically is, but it's disbanded, but they're basically doing KGB type shit. They even have, I think it was in like 2017, it was reported that they were building different army facilities in launching sites, and that they had amassed about 2 million soldiers for training. On those sites. But I can guarantee you there would be a lot of like poverty and suffering as there was in the KGB already. And also like they starved their people to death, stole their food, they controlled their resources.
I think every boss in the game.
And then Jordy would be like, "Oh, I like that. Honestly, like I want to go live there." Like, it's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Feels probably empty.
He's probably a fucking Lenin fucking follower, dude. He'd suckle up to fucking Lenin's nutsack. In Africa, you can work hard all your life, get a penny a day. And if you take an uncut diamond because you're starving, they'll cut off your hand and out you back to work as an example. Yeah. That's fucked. And there's also this major underground like sand industry. So it's also in like Nepal. It's also in another place. Bangladesh, yeah. There's this big sand industry, because if you know about China, they're building islands. Same with some parts of India, they're building islands. And they need a lot of, like, sand to support that infrastructure. And so, like, places in Africa, there's a lot of sand mining, illegal sand mining. And then, like, Bangladesh and Nepal, there is also. He won last 1 minit, yeah. It's like, he'd look at one little fucking rice grain, he's like, is this all I get to eat? I recall that, yeah, Stalin alone ordered the killing of 60-plus million Soviets after World War II that didn't agree fully with the Red State. Yeah.
Safe, necromancer, barbarian.
And they had, like, labor camps as well for families. And then the gulags. There's a big Coca-Cola addiction in other countries where Richard... Yeah, I've seen that too. Can't remember where. It was like somewhere like near Indonesia. It was like one of those countries or territories of China. Where literally everyone drinks at least like 10 Cokes a day. And then there's like other places where everyone smokes a carton of cigarettes a day, even children. Like there's Vice documentaries out there on it as well. Yeah, it's true. They cut your hand off in Saudi Arabia for stealing. He would love that. Yeah. Sounds about right. And true, he'd starve without capitalism in about a week in generational labor camps. Yeah. And he'd be like, I'm all for him. There's also still labor camps in Russia, mainly on the eastern part. And they're funded by North Korea. In China as well, because if you escape North Korea, and you flee to the sea and then you cross, like obviously, like there's a good chance you're going to be caught out in sea, because they patrol that a lot for deserters. But if you end up in China, they're going to extradite you either back to North Korea and put you in a camp, or else North Korea is going to move you to Russia and put you in a camp. And there's been a lot of people that have escaped from the Russian camps because they're pretty much they're not like fenced in. I mean, there's guards, but there's like blind spots, and there's a couple famous people that escaped from the Russian labor camps.
What was that about?
163 liters of coke a year per person. Yeah, I've seen that. That's fucking crazy. Sounds like Mexico. It was actually Mexico. Oh, it was. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I misspoke. Man, the whole chat that knows what I said. Oh my lord! Come on, dude. Get on with that. I don't know. I sometimes have memory issues, but it's because they use sugar cane instead of corn syrup. It's pure sugar that they're basically addicted to. Yeah. No, I do like sugar cane beverages, but I don't drink like sugary drinks at all, really.
Like Bentley and DoorDash.
But they do taste a lot better than the corn syrup.
Like, seriously?
Mexico.
You guys fighting over who goes to the gym more?
What is Mexico? Oh my lord, that's not even a real country. I bet you have to fly there with a passport.
I can't even spell the word.
They do have good Cokes though, yeah, because they put it in glass bottles and it doesn't alter the chemicals in Coke.
Shit.
And you can really taste the coca leaf flavor in it. I wish I could fly down to like South America or somewhere, go have a shamanic journey with ayahuasca, and then take coca leaves and shit like that. Cause they just grow everywhere. It's like marijuana in India. It just grows everywhere. They do have good Cokes, yeah.
You told your teacher Wings was last, you can't come to class. Well, appreciate it, homie. Big ups.
Big ups. Big ups to my fourth stomach for holding it down.
Why the fuck did they say pimp like me?
His issue is 100% in his diet. Real fucking truth spoken by this Daryl Myers guy. Real truth. That'd be fun, TBH. I'd chew coca before tobacco. Yeah.
Archers are on the field.
And, like, there's some websites where you can get coca paste extract imported into the United States. And, like, I've seen reviews on certain companies, different vendors, and it's literally pretty much like almost like a light stimulant almost in a way. Like, it doesn't give you any crash or anything.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Oh, he agrees to what Daryl Myers said, but he's not going to fix it.
It's like today. You know what I'm thinking about eating today? Pulled pork sandwich. Shit. That shit's on fire as fuck too.
Oh my lord. Wondering what that undergut be smelling like. Well, that's probably why he smells his fingers. Sounds nice. I'd try it. But damn, pulled pork sandwich does sound good, yeah.
I got pizza pockets in the refrigerator.
I got pizza pockets. I love those things. Oh my lord. He has like an ice dispenser attached, like, within his fridge. And he instead of fucking putting ice in the machine, he puts fucking frozen pizza pockets. Ban Wings of Lardation. Oh my lord. Banning. He speaks truth. Come on, dude. Trying to make me look bad. Smells of bacteria. Yeah.
Perfect sapphire.
With what he eats, like, a lot of people who have like smelly fucking fishy fucking penises and vaginas. Like with vagina, yeah, it can be like somewhat hormonal and also with like other things. But most of it is with diet. And it's what that bacteria feeds on. And if you're feeding them the diet that they choose to feed from, then you're gonna have the bad bacteria. But if you have good gut health, good diet in general, you're not gonna have that bad bacteria that forms. Oh, it's a condition. I have a condition. It absolves me of all guilt. Come on, dude. My nieces are hoodlums. I just saw that on right here.
Raven Palms.
I hope my phone charges up in an hour. That way I can record some things on my phone instead of the dude's fucking camera. Cause he's like, oh, it's my property. You can't fucking download him. It's like, okay. He's like, there's a reason why I did an NDA with you, and I pay you $1,000 per video shoot. Like, come on, dude. Oh yes, I dated a chick once for like 2 days. I could smell her from across the room, and I had to break it off while no shower was safe thing to do. But I had to be really kind about it, and I just wanted to scream at her. Yeah, I had the same thing. Like I became friends with this girl on my second channel. I did some streams with her. And like forever, she just was like really trying to get in my pants. And like one night while I was chilling at her house, watching YouTube, and then, or no, I was doing like Omegle chatting. We were just chatting because it was just something fun to do. And then she's like, "You want to fuck?" And I'm like, "Well, first let me smell it." It was terrible. It was terrible. And I said no. And then she started crying and felt bad. I'm like, go wash yourself. You're nasty. But no, I never did anything with her. I just hung out awkwardly for a week Because after that, because she, like I said, she cried. She's like, I'm suicidal. I'm gonna kill myself because you said my pussy's not good. And it's like, really, you're gonna become suicidal? Like, I know it's a serious issue, but you're gonna become suicidal over that. And then she basically made me like keep watch over her. And then after a while, I was like, nah, I ain't doing this anymore. And I called her dad, and her her fucking dad came and like picked her up, and then because she was living in her own apartment that her parents paid for. And they moved her back up to where they lived, which was like a few hours away. And then she ended up going to like a rehab a couple times and mental health facilities. Yeah, shit happens, and yay, that passes the time. I was like, honestly, it does. Another thing that passes the time, like if, say, you don't have like a YouTube or a Twitch following, go on Meet Me. It's attached to like Plenty of Fish, but like they're two separate things, but it's owned by Plenty of Fish or whatever. But it's like a live streaming service, and just like random people pop in. Like the most I've had is 100 people watching me. And Vagio Derodiant. But like, literally one time I took too many edibles on stream, and I just passed the fuck out. And like, Vagisil, yeah, she needed some of that shit. And like I passed out, and just all these like creepy, perverted, gay, old creepy bear men were like, yeah, I like how you sleep. Oh, I can see the skin of your neck.
You have a troll
I want to smell it. Oh my god.
Rich of Red. Nah, Michael. Nah. We leveled up again. I missed that one.
He's trying to concentrate. Oh my lord.
Getting there.
Oh, do you see the titties there? Do you see the titties? Those were some big floppas.
That's gonna be better than what I got on.
See if we can pause this. Should do an episode on Wings of Redemption. Yeah.
Hey, do you have a troll comp bid reaction with Rich?
Let's look at the titties, guys.
With Rich of Red. Nah, Michael. Nah. We leveled up again. I missed that one.
True, South Park did.
Getting there.
Alright, look at these titties, dude. It looks like a fucking smiley face. What size do you think these are? These have to be double D right here. These have to be. These are like those titties you see on women where they have stretch marks because they're so fucking big. Like, this is this pimp right here, dog. Oh my lord.
These gives me the runs.
Gives me the runs. And I fart a lot. You fucking slob, dude. Oh my god, I can smell the females. Oh my lord. I've done that drunk as fuck on Omegle, yeah. Apparently I'm IP banned on Omegle. Because I made a YouTube video on people.
So fucking boring.
And they reported me. So now I just use a VPN to go on Omegle.
I normally
like a fat guy with little wings on him crying at the computer would be solid.
500 people. Like, it's because it's Diablo, it's real.
Like this shit no more, babe. I eat chili every day. It gives me gas. It propels me into the air. Like, honestly, I should be a blimp. They should pay to see me in the sky. Like, oh my lord. I need some more revenue streams, guys. Yeah, so Omegle IP bans you for no reason. Yeah. Like, I didn't, like, I didn't show anything sexual. I was just talking to people, laughing, joking. It wasn't anything bad I joked about. If you go onto my Geeked links, I can put the channel name.
fucking corpse
Let me put it
already.
in the chat
Banging,
here.
boy. Look at that shit.
But if you look at the VFW Larry voice impression, legit, that got me banned. And like, here's a backstory about VFW Larry. So the way I look at it is like, imagine like a creepy old man coming at you. Like say you're like a freshly out of high school girl, and you just have this creepy ass man like, can I smell your booty stink?
He
just comes up behind you.
Famous Bowl's still good.
He's like, I want to take you out for a nice steak dinner and then bring you home and rub you down. Oh, Jesus. Like, it'd be something like that. But then he's like always prowling in the VFW parking lot, picking up them old bitches with the oxygen tanks and shit. He's like, I love it when they give me that sloppy gummy top. Oh, Jesus. Like, the way they got my toes curled up should be a crime. God damn. Something like that. But yeah, it's the VFW Larry trolling on Omegle video. But after a year or so, I get unbanned and rebanned in a few days, usually for flipping off old perverts. Yeah. I do have like a stream highlights video also of me Omegle chatting. It's somewhat funny, but it's kind of just like more random encounters.
It all depends on the situation, man. Like, what's the asshole doing to you at work?
The asshole. The asshole is all stretched out from the thick six. Oh my lord. Like, honestly, why are you screaming, dude? Go on with that. I'm just trying to have a good game, have a good stream, have a good time. Come on, dude. You take everything out of context. No, I'm not raping you right now. Come on, dude.
Let's go clear this amp and get my merc back.
My God. Oh my lord, bro. This is so like, I love entertaining you guys, but I'm just talking about WingsStream in general, but this is boring as fuck.
Last time I checked, their fries were soggy as fuck.
This
Dude, five guys.
I legit think Wings of Redemption is a fucking energy vampire. Cause he sucks all the energy, love, and happiness out of fucking life, bro.
Five guys, and we ordered 2 burgers with fries and stuff.
Like, I'm an empath and shit.
Up to like $37.
I don't know if you guys believe in all that,
for
but
2 burgers. I'm like,
for me, it's like
flying.
I can feel his energy, and it's like very negative, and it's almost like I'm hitting a fucking brick wall with my fucking face, dude.
I'm fat. I don't really look at the fucking prices on shit. I just order what I want to order.
Like, all I feel is fucking sadness, despair, and anger. He's talking about food now. Oh my lord. Still boring, yeah. Wings likes the moaning sound. Reminds him of the children. Yeah, of course he's talking about fast food french fries. I swear to God, you pretty soon you're going to see him doing like a chili test, and then you're going to see him like rating fries. Because he just is like, people bother him enough, and like, you should do food reviews. And then he starts doing that shit. The one time he finally speaks up is about fast food, right? And he's not even reading chat. He's like, I'm concentrated. I'm focused on the game. It's so interactive and entertaining. Like, look at this, dude. I sit back, because it wins me. Oh my lord. You just see Wings open your bedroom door, staring deeply into your eyes as... Wait, let me say that in a creepy voice. You see Wings open your bedroom door, staring deeply into your eyes as he slowly moves closer. You hide on the back of the bed. As he creeps closer, he whispers to you,
when I was younger, I thought the US
sensually,
was so cool. Now it looks like the last place I'd
open
live in.
wide, baby girl.
Yeah, for that price, I better get a hand
Then
job
he will
too.
combine chill with fries.
I know,
or chili with fries.
I might actually do that.
As he places his stomach on your lower back, as he chokes the pespicola of your stomach to use as an extra lubricant. Bro, I should do creepypasta narrations. I like when you hear these motherfuckers that are like, and now we are gonna read
Diablo 2 VR. How would you play VR on a basically a 2D
creepypasta story. Like, why do they gotta sound so croaky and fucking bassy, dude? Like, honestly. Real talk. Real torque. I don't know, I used to be a big fan of listening to, listening to, like, creepypastas. But now I just can't fucking stand them, dude. I just can't, man. Because everyone sounds the same. They all gotta mimic, like, the top people, and they all gotta do the,
I wish my skeleton mage just
when they
stay
talk.
alive. I'm probably going to stop casting them here soon.
And X-Buttle. Shout out to Wings007.
They do not stay alive at all.
X-Buttle. He got bad. He'll torque. He got his message deleted. XD, they do sound like that, and I think it's to make it extra spooky, but I used to like them for a day, and now I hate them. Yeah, agreed. I do like reading in, like, text form. Like, if you open, like, a PDF or whatever on the creepypasta .org website. I like reading creepypastas, but...
Hey, Wings, what golem
don't
do
like
you usually
listening
use?
to
I
them.
always use Clay Golem because, one, he gets the most health at the end of the day. And
He's
he also
talking
has slow
about this
target, which
dumbass
allows you to
game.
stun lock bosses.
Shut up, bro. They're all the same stories as well. Exactly. Like, go look up a
That's my
Wendigo
thought process on
creepypasta
Gollum.
compilation. They are all the fucking same. They legit are. Wings007, shout out Pimp. I'll have to drop that message right now. Big ups. Have to start your own Chili Ghost podcast. I'll do it with the candle lit up on my face. And then he walked into the mysterious Wendy's outlet in his rural town. It was void, empty, dark. He heard a clattering in the back of the kitchen. He looked around, but he saw no workers.
So we got such
he
a
said,
foot down.
Maybe I'll help myself. And he looks back, and there's a ladle on the floor. He wonders to himself, how did this ladle get here? But then he sees the big old vat of chili. He says, oh boy, I'm really fixing myself some chili right now. I'm hungry. Stares into the murky depths of the chili, and right away, a face pops out of the chili, and then it pegs him in the ass. And then the story ends and closes. Have to start your own Chili Ghost. Yeah. For real.
You help banned all the bucket accounts?
I would love to actually start a podcast. Where it
guys
just
are gonna
talks about
instill
a
the wrath of the
multitude of
mighty
things.
bucket here soon. He's going to be like the bucket of the back of a Tonka truck or some shit. It's going to be full of water.
Water. Order.
You're going to rue the day that you banned him.
Order. He's like 6'8". Like, honestly. Like, disregard him standing next to his fucking truck and he's shorter than the top of him. He's definitely 6'8". Like, oh my lord. But yeah, I would love to start a podcast. It'd range from shamanism, herbalism, alchemy, to psychedelics, to real talk. Just about different topics. And then I would do like some paranormal, some occult shit. I don't know, it'd be so interesting. But then it's kind of like once you start doing all that, it's kind of like people want to tune into one specific thing. So I don't know. I had to say big ups Wongle. Willie. Big ups Wongle. Big ups Wong. I wish a truck would run me over. About to Mr. Bucket all them trolls and haters. Oh my lord. I left a Snickers in that bucket. You're trying to say that cat couldn't survive 2 winters and 2 fucking summers? Oh my lord, dude. How did he not survive? I know it's a complex carb, so we should have plenty of energy. Come on, dude. Go on with that. Make a podcast and on one of them you try and teach me how to play D&D. I have to still learn how to play D&D.
That's the super unique of this area.
A while ago I was offered a very cheap room in this house. It was a decent offer, but I'm glad I didn't take it, because I'll tell you why. So like it was only $200 a month for the room.
Jordy, your mods banned me on the low tier God stream. I didn't say anything.
And so I went over there, hung out with the guys, and they're all doing D&D, and they basically tortured me to death with watching hours upon hours of D&D stuff. Like I'm not a big fan of it, but I could get into it. Like I like the game, I just didn't like all the stuff they were showing me.
I'll unban you after I get.
But then he's like, "Yo, you should check out the basement." So I checked it out, and legit, he has a fucking sex dungeon in the basement, and so that's why I didn't fucking live there. And he was really creepy towards a coworker of mine who I'm gonna admit it, I fucked. Like, I mean, she's cute as fuck. But
I can't.
I know.
There's a saying that says hurt people hurt people.
But he was just hitting on her all the time, saying very sexual things, and like, you want to come to my basement, stuff like that. It was very gross, so that's why I didn't move in.
You shouldn't try to like
his
take
slave
out,
mods.
like your aggression.
I feel Jesus X dungeon. That's
something I've been trying to change about myself.
Wings isn't fat. It's just his glandular problem, dude. It's like Will Torque. It's a fucking like hereditary thing. Like, oh my lord.
Sarcastically, like, dig at people because it's my way of breaking the ice. And a lot of
I wish I could show you a picture of this girl I smashed though, but I can't. But yeah, a lot of people were like actually simping for her. And like, oh, I'll buy you all this stuff, and I'm just like, hey, you want to hang out? Just like, yo, you want to hang out? She's like, sure. Because it's like the first time that she was genuinely asked to hang out besides one of her like friends that were like girls or whatever.
Yeah, but you shouldn't take.
Because everyone was simping over her, and she's like, oh my lord. Like, honestly, this guy just wants to hang out. And then it turned into something else.
Like, once you learn to love yourself,
but it was
you'll feel a lot better about life.
I don't know if it would be right for us to date, if we're gonna be working together, and how you're gonna be a manager, and how I'm just like
how's that poem go?
Shift manager, basically. Like, it's underneath the manager, so I don't want like any abuse of power, and I don't want you to get in trouble. So we're just friends with benefits after that. And anyone claiming they had sex, like, honestly, I was a virgin till I was 30 years old, till I met fucking Brandy. Oh my god. You think he failed the surgery, or the surgery failed him? I think he failed the surgery.
Then we squander wealth in search of health, and all we get's the grave.
Because like right now, he'd be 100 pounds less if he had not fucked around with it. And he intervened in with the surgery progression. If he had just followed the diet, because they legit hand you a diet of what you can and can't eat. If he just followed that to a T, he would be like 100 pounds less right now. He'd still, because like when you're that big, it's even if you lose a big amount of weight, it's somewhat hard to tell still.
I heard it from a Let's Play.
Like, obviously you're a little bit slimmer, but like you're used to wearing those like big baggy clothes. Like, I had that problem when I was like 340,
Like
320 pounds, and I dropped down to...
Not the game.
At one point, I was at 250. And what is that? That's like 70 to 90 pounds I lost. And to me, that was a big difference. But for me, I was still wearing the same baggy clothes, and people are like, bro, you need to lose weight. And it's like, I've been on this weight loss journey for the past 6 months. They're like, oh. And then I'd show all my biceps and all my muscles, and be like, oh, actually, damn. Maybe you shouldn't wear baggy clothes. And I stopped wearing baggy clothes. Yeah, girls in general just want someone cool, non-drama filled to hang out with, and that can lead to fun things here and there. Yeah.
But it keeps me from doing things.
And like, I've done that with a lot of girls, and I'm not saying like that, you know, misleading them. Oh, I want to hang out and have sex. Like, it was nothing of that sort.
My presence too.
It was just like
giving all my
it just kind of led to that. But for me, like, I generally just want to hang out with people. I want to get to know them.
If that makes sense.
And a lot of people are like, oh, I gotta shoot my shot. I gotta make sure she's my girlfriend right away. And it's like, wouldn't you rather like establish a nice connection, like of like respect and I don't know, just trust basically. I'd rather be friends with a girl, let's say for a year. Say I had to wait a year before she could be my girlfriend. I'd do that.
The one that you can't have, the one that you'd actually like you might miss them.
Surgery was a test and he failed, not the first test he failed. Yeah, definitely. I did trigonometry. Back to when Wings was bullying X-Buttle. He said, I bet he can't do trigonometry. I bet I could do it better. And he's like 20, 30 years... He's like 20 years out of like high school. I doubt he knows how to do trigonometry. I know how to do trigonometry. It's like, wow, dude. If I can do it, X-Bottle can do it, because he's 19, about to be 20, I think. And he's fresh out of high school.
Maybe. Or maybe you're just watching me play
like
games.
He would know how to do trigonometry. He would probably less than that if he just followed the diet and exercise. If he only followed the diet and didn't work out, he'd still lose a lot. Yeah, and skin and clothes make you... Yeah.
I think I turned out all right for like all the...
Like for him, like at
all
most...
the times I've curved myself.
If say he wasn't... If say he wasn't like going to the gym or anything, if he even just applied like a 1 to 2 mile walk each day, he would see a big increase. That is if he was just only dieting. But he would lose weight quite rapidly. But obviously you're going to hit plateaus with that, so he'd have to step it up a bit, maybe do some home workouts. And then after that, once he cuts down a little bit more and he gets rid of like back issues, leg issues, then he could go into weightlifting.
I was destined to become a much worse person.
And anyone that knows what a derivative is and how to solve a function.
Hey,
oh
Sonic,
my lord.
Is a paladin a good beginner class? No.
My biggest is 190. I'm 160 now, trying to lose more. Yeah, go for that, man.
The reason that is because the paladin is essentially an off tank, but he doesn't have the health.
And anyone for losing weight naturally and being a man.
How AR works, how... Well,
like honestly, like when I was that big, like I was in Wings of Redemption's fucking thing where I had no sex drive, and then as soon as I lost a little bit of weight and started working out, I was like fully into sex drive.
Hidden passives in the game that they just don't tell you about.
Yeah, same. Let's hang out, smoke weed, talk shit, watch movies, and have a good time. Rather have a good best friend for a few years than a pump and dump for a month.
Paladin is essentially...
I had a little phase of that. The pump and dump thing.
Hard in tank. Like Paladin is also
but it wasn't like really girls looking for relationships. It was like girls strictly looking for that thing.
Just one of those,
and it was just kind of like
know what you're doing to fully build them and appreciate.
I don't know. Back when I was just really into that negative type of thing, basically, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll go along with that. But it really was hurting me as a person. And then after that, I tried to have a real relationship after like months of doing that, and it failed miserably. And then I took a step back, and I had 2 more relationships after that, after a month of like working on myself. One of them didn't work out. That was the smelly puss girl that I talked about, because I just couldn't be with her. She was annoying. The other one, the girl was on meth and I didn't know, and then she tried to kill me. So yeah. She tried to stab me in a hotel room, and then she tried to come into my house with a knife.
Can you play it with a controller?
Breaking and entering.
Because that's my big thing with PC games. I don't like playing with.
Then anyone that wants to be friends with a woman, like honestly, they're just sexual objects. Come on, dude. How dare they have knowledge? How dare they be their own person? Oh my lord, the Bible even says they cannot be smart. They are supposed to be subservient.
I sat here and did
like, look at Adam and Eve. Who cares about Genesis 1? Oh my lord. Who cares about Lilith not wanting to be subservient? We all know Genesis 2 is the real Genesis creation story. Oh my god. Women are subservient, and they come from men, so therefore they are property. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't take that out of context. I'm just saying that as like a troll thing. Is his IQ really 62? It seems like it. It seems like it. He can't remember algebra. Bro, like, when I went to my tech school, I was about, like, a year out of school. Like, that year, I had smoked a lot of fucking weed. And I still remembered algebra. I passed, so they give you, like, this test to see where you lie, if you need to take the general credits, or if you can just move on to the main coursework, and I passed everything. I haven't had the highest score on the English thing. Man, 4-wheel torque. I'm 23, man. I feel old. Yeah. Same. My mindset feels old. My body, I do have like some chronic pain issues due to that accident that fucked me up really bad. But other than that, like, mentally I feel older than I am. Anyone that knows. Yeah. Yeah, facts. And that's no fun. I had an ex-girlfriend. She let me after a few years hard. Oh, she left you. Oh, sorry. She left me after a few years hard, but her mom came to my house 3 days in a row, drunker and drunker, threatening me with false rape charges at the police. I didn't give her $100. Yeah, fuck that, lady. Trying to set you up, dude. That's not cool. For that, I got her fired as fuck from her job, and I had a lot of strings in postal office. Yeah, man. Fuck that lady. Shout out to Dr. Garcia. Bro, Dr. Garcia would be so rough on this pimp. Oh no, my PC's running low. Oh my god. Let me get my charger. Question, will it reach? Will it reach? Will it reach? Oh, it reaches. That's like from fucking 20 feet away. No fucking way, man. This cord's long as fuck. I didn't know that. Alright, we solved the issue, Pimp. Yep, she lost her retirement from that too. Good. Good, she don't deserve any of that shit. Fuck your 401k, bitch.
Dead, boring stream. I'm out. See you, Daryl Myers. See you, playboy.
It's a dead stream, but I'm not going to address that. Oh, my lord. I can't.
Semen retention? I don't know anything about that right there, bud.
Because I ain't got no semen. You know why? You know why? Because I ain't got no testosterone. I have estrogen. That's why my titties are so robust.
Way, shape, or form.
I got robust titties. Oh my lord! Let me squish them together, and then you can go in there and see for yourself. Oh my lord! Quit saying they're smaller than a woman's titties. I know for a fact my doctor said they're bigger, and I have breast cancer. And then Kelly comes in and treats him the same way that he treated her with the cancer scare, and he's all crying. He's like, I think I got breast cancer. I felt a lump. And then he's like, and then Kelly's like, grow up and deal with it. Grow up and deal with it. Quit your fucking crying. Quit all that bullshit. Be a fucking man. Dude, that would be legendary. Yeah, all over $100. Wow. That's petty as fuck. She thought I owed her and I didn't lose. She gave me a gift months before that cost about that much. I spent more on her dot. Exactly. And it's a fucking gift, dude. Like, you give that someone to keep.
These doors.
That's fucking petty, dude. Grow up and deal with it. Kisses Tyrone. But yeah, man. I'm sick of all these childish, like, adults that think they're all mature and they're better than everyone else, but they act all fucking childish, like Wings, for instance. And then when you hear crying in the background, we'll make a fucking beat. Yeah, that's what I said too.
Have I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd? Yeah, of course. Like, who hasn't watched him? Like, he's been on YouTube forever. You know, one thing I dislike about, like, all the content creators that I grew up watching? I say grew up, but, like, during my adulthood, like, watching YouTube throughout, is, like, almost all of them attempted to make a movie, and almost every one of their movies fucking sucked. Which is funny because, like, a lot of their niche was, like, dicking on fucking movies, telling them that they suck and why they sucked. But then once they actually did it, they all were terrible. Like, even, like, the AVGN movie wasn't spectacular. It's easily the best of the lot.
Really? That's all you have to say about your favorite content creators, is that they made movies and that they didn't perform well. Wow. What about Logan Paul's The Thinning? I actually like that series. I think there's 2 movies out. That was a good fucking movie series. I liked it. I thought he was decent at acting. It felt a little stiff in some parts, but still, man. Like, some,
see the FaZe Rug horror movie?
But it's also like, what movies is he talking about exactly? Because I guarantee you not all of them were terrible. It's just his opinion. Because he watches some fucking dumbass movies and shit. And yeah, she was 50 plus and I barely turned 18. Wow. Pretty sure it's a crime to falsely accuse someone of rape too, but sure. Gonna harass someone over it. Yeah. And it is a crime, but then it's like, you gotta go through all this legal shit. And then they're always like trying to defend them. And I mean, like, it can happen to like guys if say they're claiming someone falsely raped them or whatever, and it's like
if I watch Parasite,
they always defend it.
Parasite, I couldn't.
It's like, why not just focus on what proves it wrong? Like I know not all the time people get away with that, but some people have.
Rich couple to like give them better.
Like there was this Netflix documentary about rape on a college campus, and these 2 women single-handedly ruined this guy's professional career.
Super Academy.
He was already signed. He was already going to be
it just turned out to be like
drafted into the NFL.
Korean movie about like swindling.
And he was doing very good in college football, college basketball. They falsely accused him, ruined his career, got him banned from going to that college. All of his credits were basically were vanished because they discredited him. And then it was after the documentary was released, it was proven that it was false accusations. And you know what? The college never took him back. And they stole his fucking livelihood. And they were laughing. They were legit seen laughing in the fucking court.
I guess Fred did make the most successful movies because he got 3
He needs to watch exercise tapes. Yeah, he does. Yeah, and if the cops did some, I'd probably be in jail until I prove myself innocent.